Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the club. We are here for a big day of championship football. It's the final day in the championship regular season, and there's so much going on at the top and the bottom of the table. We will be tuned into Coventry against Borough, Bristol against Preston, and all the other games, as well as keeping an eye on what's going on in League One and League Two. And with me to go through it all today is not only Sky Bet, as we're brought to you by the magnificent Sky Bet, but also my great co-hosts, Rory and Buvey, are in the house. How are we doing,
I'm
boys?
buzzing for this.
Yeah,
I really am. I think it's a wonderful league. It's so much jeopardy, so much to talk about. The Championship, on some level, it's the biggest prize in football. You know, everybody goes Champions League, and I know it is. But I think that succeeding in the Championship and getting to the Premier League is so big for these
It's the
clubs.
most transformative.
Yeah,
Like,
more so than winning
prize.
a European Cup. More so than winning a European Cup.
Because when you win the European Cup, you're already a big club, right?
Yeah.
It kind of adds to your history, it adds to your legacy. But
The prize
this could
money,
change your life.
The prize money, there's a chance that you become a Premier League team and you never look back. Yeah. There's like in the way that Bournemouth did. You know, there's a chance that you get into the Premier League. I think the prize money of making it into the Premier League makes this the most lucrative game in football.
Still 100 million? Is it more?
A minimum. I think it's minimum 100 million.
Yeah.
So it's it's really
Plus the parachute payments.
I think that's all changing.
Set up for life.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing league, the Championship. I really do enjoy it. And Super Franks, Coventry City.
I'm worried about
You
that.
boys are getting battered by us today.
Borough.
Chinya.
No, Super Frank. We just got to get a draw. PUSB.
Yeah, so for those that don't know, Sheffield United and Sunderland have already secured their playoff spots. Obviously, Leeds and Burnley, we know they are already up. And Bristol City, Coventry City, Millwall, Blackburn Rovers and Borough will all be playing it out for the final two spots in those playoffs. And remember, Coventry and Borough play each other today, which I think is fantastic. And then down the bottom of the table, we have got Cardiff City, who are already relegated.
Sign off the camera. I'm waving. See you later.
Adios.
Why do you hate random clubs like
It's not random.
No, Cardiff makes sense, especially as a Bristolian.
No.
He's nearly Welsh,
sorry,
isn't it?
yeah,
Those border towns
Nowhere
actually
near
care.
Welsh.
No, you're nearly Welsh.
No, I'm not.
No, you are. You're like,
Definitely not.
It's like
Is that really
I'm
offensive
not. I am
if
not.
we say you're Welsh?
No, I think
The
Bristolians.
seven-side derby is nasty.
Yeah, the
Nasty.
Bristolians, you know, like people
Won't be
from
anymore.
Chester and people from Wrexham, they really care because they're like border cities. Bristol's nearly Wales, isn't it?
Yeah.
When I drive from London and I get to Bristol, I'm like,
getting
if I'm
angry.
going to Cardiff, I'm driving from London to Cardiff and I get to Bristol, I'm like, we're nearly there.
Well, it's not much of a derby now. They're in League One. So we're not going to play them in many, many years.
Yeah, no, they do go for it, they see. There's weird Cardiff.
He had a look in his eyes when he said
Cardiff,
when you called
Cardiff
him
are
Welsh.
hated in that league, you know.
And the relegation battle, so Cardiff already down, as we said. Stoke City could go down. Derby, Preston, Luton, Hull and Plymouth.
There's so much jeopardy. There's so many
Plymouth are basically
teams.
down. There has to be a 14-goal swing with them, innit?
Yeah, they've got to win 7-0. It's not fine.
They deserve to
hope
get
someone
relegated.
loses.
Someone loses 7-0. I don't see the issue.
Hull City, that's a good day for Bristol City fans as well if they got relegated, because obviously the playoff final with Dean Windass 20 years ago, and Bristol City haven't been in a playoff final or any playoff to get into the Premier League since.
You're
that.
allowed to say you're a Bristol City fan today, you know.
No, but I'm
the
saying
same-
Bristol
no, I'm
City.
just saying, like,
you're a Bristol City. Yeah,
he's a
I
Coventry City fan. I'm a Borough fan.
I want Bristol City to win the game, of course, and get into the playoffs. But what I'm saying is Bristol City haven't been in the playoffs since Dean Windass scored at Wembley. It's one of the first. It's one of the first games ever played in terms of playoff finals at Wembley. It was in 2008.
Right.
Yeah, Dean Windass, his greatest moment.
Yeah, it certainly, it's the reason people know Windass, isn't it? Everyone knows the goal as well. Everyone can picture the celebration. Like, it's the one reason why people are very aware of it. And also, like, I don't have the sympathy that Buvey has for obvious reasons to Bristol in the West Country, but I do also agree with his assertion that huge area of the country that is a fertile land for football, there's no representative. There's never been a representative in the Premier League unless, and I'm going to go to Buvey here to qualify this, Swindon Town, Buvey, are they West Country?
No, Swindon's near Slough for me. It's West Slough.
It's West Slough.
It's not West. No, it is. So, yeah, look, Bristol,
There's the main
Bristol's a
man,
big
Super
city, man.
Frank.
Yeah, Bristol's a big city, so not have any Premier League representation since 1980. May 1980 was the last time Bristol City were in the first division. Bristol Rovers obviously are basically semi-professional compared to being in the first division. So, and they're in League Two now, by the way. So, you know, it's a tough place to be if you're Bristolian.
Yeah.
Like, where are the pathways to getting into Premier League football?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, I agree.
Is this Carrick and Lampard's biggest meeting since 08 in Moscow?
Yeah.
It's massive, isn't it?
Yeah. Also,
How cool are they? They both look as managers, then just walking in.
Yeah, I know. They both look.
Carrick's a proper.
They look good, don't
They
they?
both look the part. They both do look the part.
Carrick
Like,
smells great as well.
the thing, you know, what you've
Just
got.
adding that.
You know what you've got to acknowledge about all of these managers. I just find the dedication from Michael Carrick, from Scott Parker, from Frank Lampard. I just find the determination within them so appealing. Like, you know, people love to slate all of them, in fact, in various ways. Particularly Parker has got his detractors, and Lampard comes in for an untold amount of stick. I think people, they do it for whatever reasons, but you have to admire the drive. It would be so much easier for Frank Lampard to go, do you know what? Get me a contract on the overlap. I'll do 10 podcasts a year on the overlap and earn more money.
Yeah.
Or I'll be a manager in Saudi Arabia.
Or go and be a manager in Saudi Arabia.
Go. But this is about legacy.
But again, the Saudi Arabia thing, I think there's something I can admire about that as well. Like Steven Gerrard's determination to go and learn management or whatever. What I just think is this fairly easy way out for somebody who's won a European Cup is to go into the studio. Like Frank Lampard commuting to Coventry, away from his family that live in southwest London, earning less money than he would earn in a studio, working harder than he would work in a studio, getting more grief than he would get in a studio.
But what we got to remember is, that the reason these guys are footballers
And made it
because
to the
they
top.
fucking love football.
Yeah.
And you can take that away from someone for a year or two. And I know Lampard's kind of done stints in punditry, hasn't he? But you'll miss it. You must miss that feeling, that match day feeling.
It doesn't always translate, I don't think. I think it's a completely different sport being a manager to a footballer, and that's why it doesn't translate.
But do you not think that you
Otherwise,
get your
like
fix?
Seedorf, when he was the AC Milan manager, he'd be the greatest manager. Maradona had a go at management. It doesn't translate necessarily.
Not always. No,
But they're
not
different
always.
players. Frank Lampard was
he's
a
trying
very
his best.
hard-working player.
Yeah.
And I think that can translate.
Yeah.
He obviously had natural ability.
You need luck
But
as
he was
well.
also
Look at
very
Pep Guardiola.
hard-working guy.
What if Chelsea had worse? What if they didn't have a transfer ban? What if they'd signed a generational player, won the Champions League?
Kept
with
hold of
him?
Hazard. Just one thing. Just kept hold of Hazard.
Like
Yeah.
Pep came in, and I think Pep is completely underrated what he did at Barcelona. But he had Messi coming through, Xavi,
Yeah,
Iniesta.
timing, innit?
He had a big role to play in developing those guys for 4 years. I mean, it's untold success. He made the decision to get rid of Deco, Ronaldinho, etc. But he still got very lucky, didn't he, with that?
It's
talent
all
pool?
about timing.
PK.
It's all about circumstance and timing. Yeah, it's completely is. Like if you just boil it down to one moment for Lampard, just imagine this and the difference between Mikel Arteta's trajectory and Frank Lampard's trajectory. If Kurt Zouma doesn't turn his back on Aubameyang in that FA Cup final, Frank Lampard wins the cup. Mikel Arteta doesn't win the cup. I think Mikel Arteta at various points in his Arsenal managerial career has only kept his job because he won the cup. You know, when we've gone, you got to sack him.
Yeah.
We can't sack him, he won the cup.
Yeah.
Finished 8th twice in a row. We can't sack him, he won the cup. You could have applied that logic to Lampard potentially. It all comes down maybe to just Aubameyang being the best player on the pitch.
What a trophy did for Ten Hag. It kept him in the job for a little bit.
Yeah.
I believe as well. You know, if David De Gea saves a penalty, Solskjaer gets to keep that job a little bit longer in the following
Or scores
season.
a penalty as well.
Yeah.
If he scores a
But
penalty.
I think saving it.
No, I
bigger for him.
I think you're right. I think that's another great example. So the one I used was Aubameyang, right? Aubameyang doesn't score, Chelsea win that cup. We're winning in the cup final. If that goes slightly differently, Lampard, I believe, would probably have more justification in keeping his job. You're bang on. If you had gone to, where was that final? Was that in Ireland?
Ask Buvey would know.
Buvey, where was the
What, we
Villarreal?
lost the village?
When Villarreal played Man United, do you remember where it was? Was it in
It wasn't
Gdansk?
Dublin.
Was it Gdansk?
Gdansk.
We couldn't go
Was
there.
it
I know
Gdansk?
that.
Poland. It must have been Gdansk.
It wasn't in Ireland.
Was it?
I think it was Gdansk. No, Chelsea played in
Were
Ireland.
they
There was
not playing in
Liverpool
Portugal?
playing in Ireland.
Chelsea played in Ireland.
No.
Chelsea, we won a trophy in Ireland. I think it was in Gdansk anyway, if I've remembered rightly. It was Gdansk, right?
Pardon.
Murder on Gdansk floor, right?
Oh, can we just turn the stream off, man? I don't want to do it anymore.
Right. No, you should use that. If you ever talk about Villarreal beating them, you go, it was a murder on Gdansk floor. Mate, that's good. You'll like that.
good,
Come
that's
on,
good,
come on.
that's
He's going to do that. right?
yeah.
He's going to do that today.
Gdansk. Gdansk.
During the stream.
It's a mouthful, though, isn't it? Gdansk.
That final in Gdansk, but you're absolutely right. If you beat Villarreal, which you should have done, Solskjaer doesn't lose his job in the way that he did.
Also, there's a different mood going into
become
the
the Champions
following
League-
season.
you were in the Champions League.
You're in the Champions League. There's a different mood, different vibe
Yeah.
going into
It's
it.
all-
well,
it's
we were in
all-
the Champions League anyway.
Oh,
but
did you make it right?
Yeah,
You made it through the league.
We get in there in a different spirit.
Do you think
Yeah.
Lampard through mobility of the league, staying at Coventry, maybe having another stint in the Championship, or if he gets him into the Premier League, do you think he could get back to a Chelsea?
I do, yes. But do you know what I think is very difficult for managers? And we've seen this. Do you know who's a great example to use here? Kieran McKenna. The way that people talk about Kieran McKenna now, it's so unjustified. It's so unjustified. Kieran McKenna deserves to be seen as still one of the most interesting, progressive and managers with the most amount of potential around them. But what's happened is, because he's had a terrible season, and the reason he's had a terrible season is because he's competing with the in the Premier League with the League One squad. People are going, Kieran McKenna needs to be sacked.
He's a victim of his own success.
And you're like, yeah, he's 2 consecutive promotions has fucked him.
No, you keep him, and the squad they've got, Hutchinson in the squad, and all these guys, Greaves at centre back, fantastic centre back. He'll get them back up next season, 100%.
But you have to.
They'll get 100 points next season.
But what demonstrates how fickle people are is people are saying Ipswich need to sack him. And I feel like what could happen next season with Frank Lampard, let's say it all goes Coventry's way and they make the playoffs and they end up being promoted. Coventry won't win a game for the first 6 next season, which is what they're meant to do in the league. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be good enough. And people will go, Lampard's rubbish, you've got to sack him. And you're like, no. They could, it's like Alex Ferguson, in Alex Ferguson's best era, whatever you believe that to be, Alex Ferguson 1999 doesn't keep this Ipswich team up.
You don't
Pep
think?
Guardiola doesn't keep... No, Jose Mourinho combined with Pep Guardiola, combined with Sir Alex
You don't
Ferguson.
think Prime Jose keeps Ipswich up?
No, not this Ipswich team, no. Do you?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No. I don't think anyone does. Who's the best manager at the moment? Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola doesn't keep this Ipswich.
Pep Guardiola and
good
Jose
shout, yeah.
spent a lot of money on like the best in class names available to them.
Yeah.
when they arrive.
They're entitled to as well, aren't they? He's like,
Yeah, no,
you know.
of course.
Even the best, even the best,
Who, so
even
if
the
it's
best
not them,
at that
then,
job,
who's,
though.
who's the best at
At
not
that
spending
job?
money then in world
No,
football?
okay. So the best at that job, the best at survival, who over the
is it now?
history of the game, Sam Allardyce at one point. We used to say, I know he went down
Sam
in West Brom,
Allardyce.
but we used to say, oh, that's a great picture. Look at that. Lampard, Joe Cole, Michael Carrick.
Brilliant.
That look, all of West Ham, look below the West Ham boys that won England the World Cup. That's brilliant, isn't it?
That's a great picture.
That's a great picture. Super Frank. God, what a man. But I don't think anyone keeps Ipswich up. But what's mental is people are going, Kieran McKenna, useless.
I think there are question marks about him because the way they'd lose games.
But he's learning.
I know,
but
but the way they were so
I don't think
naive
there's
at
any
points.
question
We
marks.
slagged
But
off
he's
Russell Martin far
a
more than
manager
Kieran
allowed
McKenna.
to be learning on the job as well.
but
He's
there's a
allowed
level
to
of-
learn and
And make
like,
mistakes.
make mistakes.
He's making mistakes. He's unlucky that the mistakes that he's making and his learning curves, in theory, happen in like League One. His learning curve happened against Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, I'm not saying he should have ever got sacked. Of course not. Because they'll get promoted
see,
next
Russell
season.
Martin, though. Russell Martin, I think you can be more harsh on. Because he just didn't adapt. He didn't try. He just was so belligerent in his own system.
Also, I think with Ipswich, there were so many games where they played really well,
Yeah.
and just didn't.
They-
Like, I know it's
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
to say
They
played
made a
really
fight
well,
of
didn't
it,
get
didn't
result.
they?
They had a
But there was
spell.
like a lot of the games where you looked at their points total and you thought, well, I thought they had more points than that.
Yeah.
You know,
Mate.
based off their performances.
Yeah, they beat us. They beat us at Portman Road. They could have beaten us at Stamford Bridge. You know.
Carrick.
They were good at the start of the
Yeah,
season.
no.
actually.
I think that
He looks good with Gray, doesn't he?
There's a world though. I like the way Scott Parker's had a bit of a redemption because I like him and I think that
Again, learning.
he's learning. And do you know the one reason why potentially they do well? I know they probably go down. I think that a lot of people think that they will go down. But the reason why they could do well is because what sometimes happens in the Championship, a team will play really well in the Championship, accrue 100 points, play expansive football, score loads of goals, and get to the Premier League and then try and defend. They have to kind of read.
Yeah.
Like they're not that team. Parker's Burnley are coming up based on defensive solidity.
Yeah.
So they're coming up in a system that they can replicate in the Premier League.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, for them, obviously.
For them, yeah. So no, it'll be very interesting. But I like to see Parker doing well. If Carrick wasn't going up against Lampard today, I'd want Carrick up. Like I'd want Carrick to succeed.
Yeah.
It's just he's going up against my hero, so obviously
Yeah,
I want him
of
to fail.
The issue is we're talking about Coventry, Bristol City, maybe getting
See
into
that
the playoffs.
geezer there? He scored against us for Everton.
Sims, yeah.
He scored at Stamford Bridge.
He's really good from what I've seen. He
He
was on there.
knows
He's on
that.
there last season.
Yeah, he scored against us for Everton. I remember.
Ellis
So when you went
No,
to the
not Ellison.
Coventry game, did you
Never
notice
saw him. Never saw him.
It's also a big day for Bradford today, who could get promoted as well from League Two to League One.
That'd be good.
They're a
we'll
League
keep an
One
eye on
club.
them.
They're-
Walsall are
they're a
right
championship
behind-
club, aren't they?
Walsall are right
Yeah.
behind them.
How are they in League Two?
Bradford are champions.
Who's their manager again?
It was
No,
Mark
it was
Hughes.
Mark Hughes. It's
No,
not-
it's someone else now. But
Is it someone we know?
someone quite famous, I think. Yeah.
Graham Alexander Bell.
Yeah, Graham
What,
Alexander.
he made the telephone?
Yeah.
He's a good manager at that level.
Yeah, they had Mark Hughes.
But the interesting, we're talking about Frank Lampard and Bristol City. It's like they're getting to the playoffs. Fine, there's a good chance they both get into playoffs because it's in their hands. Then they got to face Sheffield United, who I think are a cut above, and Sunderland as well. I don't.
But you know when
I'd worry for
Sheffield
both
United,
clubs.
you know when you just miss out on autos.
Yeah,
It's very rare that the
you
team
want
that
momentum
finished
going
third,
into it, but
the team that finished third, I think statistically, almost never make
I
it.
just think there's a golf in quality. I think Sheffield United and Sunderland are close. I think there's a real drop. I think if Blackburn were to sneak in, Middlesbrough,
mate,
Millwall,
there's always those champion, like in the Championship, anything. In the Championship playoffs, you know those two-legged affairs, and they're such good games, aren't they? They're such good games. Do you know I went to one once? I went to one, a Championship. What did we go to? Luton. Yeah.
Oh, Luton Coventry.
Yeah.
You're not
It was great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Was it Luton Coventry?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was. Wasn't great.
It was a great atmosphere.
No, the game was shit.
I had a good time.
No, I
Mate, I had a great time.
I was with you.
I thought you enjoyed it. Sorry.
No,
mate.
I really enjoyed.
I was
enjoyed the
cracking
game.
jokes. I was giving him my best work. He had a terrible day.
No, look, me and Rory had a great day, and it was nice to be there. But the like usually when you go to playoff final, you think, oh,
Yeah, this could be.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
could be
Was
good.
like classic.
like 1-0 or something.
Yeah.
wasn't-
Do
it
you know
wasn't
I
QPR.
sat through one on the telly? Southampton Leeds.
Yeah, they're really tense affairs. Yeah,
Villa Fulham was
boring.
like that as well.
The last good one's Bobby
Tom
Zamora. Do you
Kearney
think last
scored.
minute? Oh, Joe Bryan scored against Brentford.
Yeah.
For Fulham. That was a great one. But
Was it
COVID.
Villa?
The playoffs are the best.
I
bit of
watched-
it. You know the
Yeah, the semis.
Yeah, the
get
semis.
into
Yeah.
Semis
the-
are great. Yeah.
like because I remember there's been some. Obviously, you've got the famous Troy Deeney moment, but you had I remember the Birmingham City ones as well. Darren
Yeah.
Pearce in the penalty shoot. and all
Yeah.
that. Like-
QPR had a massive one. QPR played Oldham over two legs. Paul Furlong, who used to play for Chelsea, Paul Furlong scored for them at Loftus Road against Oldham. And I swear, like I was living in Kilburn at the time, and I would have heard the roar from Shepherd's Bush. You know, it was like one of their best. I think if you talk to a QPR fan, it's one of their best. Do you know who they lost to? Imagine the pain of this. QPR fans have lived your nightmare. Listen to what they had to go through. QPR get to the playoff final. They play Cardiff, in Cardiff, and get beat.
What year is this?
QPR Cardiff would have
Would have been when Wembley was
Oh,
out of action if it was in.
yeah,
Cardiff.
05,
So-
06,
early
maybe.
2000s.
Yeah, they played a geezer called, I think, Alan Armstrong. Ginger bloke scored for Cardiff
Let's get into the Championship or get into the Premier League.
to get into the Championship, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, imagine playing Cardiff in Cardiff and losing to Cardiff.
Who were the two teams?
QPR and Cardiff.
Yeah,
Player.
Cardiff didn't get into the Premier League until the 2010s, didn't they?
Yeah, QPR.
2003 Football League Second Division playoff final.
You know.
Yeah, they lost to Cardiff. And you just think, and they had a moment, QPR, I think it's called
Guess
Tommy
who the ref
Connolly.
was?
The ref was Uriah Rennie.
It's Howard Webb.
Howard Webb. He was the best. I know he gets a lot of Man United stuff, but I thought he was a good ref.
He
Howard
was,
Webb.
I mean, compared to now.
I'd want him to
compared
be my ref.
But I think that about Clattenburg. Like, you know, now, when you look at what we have to deal with now,
Yeah.
I think that era of refs, even like Paul Durkin, David Ellery, they were all so much better. Andy Durso,
Yeah.
they were all so much better than what we have now. They really were.
They're all stupid, man.
They're all stupid. They are stupid. And for
Clattenburg
more,
sent
more
off-
pithy insight like that, why don't you click subscribe on the club channel? Please do us a favour, click subscribe. We're inching ever closer to the promised land of subscribers.
Clattenburg was the
So
one
if-
who sent off Troy Deeney in the Ballers League.
Is Clattenburg doing that?
Yeah, he's doing baller
Mate,
league.
he's everywhere,
Mate, he's
isn't
doing
he?
Gladiators. and
He's,
Baller
well, no,
League.
my kid loves him.
Did you get that video of that?
Yeah, in fairness to Clattenburg, he did the video for my kid.
Nice.
But my kid really loves. You know who? Do you know the one that you have to like? If anyone ever works with Bionic from Gladiators, that's the one that my kid loves.
I remember-
she does his like celebration.
Was the Wolf?
Yeah, Wolf was a
Stall.
baddie.
That was in the 90s.
Wolf was a baddie. Wolf was-
I
was on
once went
Sky.
to that because my next door neighbour was security at the NIA, and the NIA had a recording of the Gladiators there. And I went there, the kid with my mum and that. And you think it's going to be you're there for like 8 hours,
Yeah.
9
Yeah,
hours.
I'm
locked
going.
in. You have to wait for the whole set to change.
I'm going. It's in
I
Sheffield.
fell asleep.
I'm taking Clementine in Sheffield. She's making a big poster. She thinks that she can raise. Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? Why are we talking about this?
No, it's great stuff. We got some super chats, which, got to read them out. Rounded says, glad you lot have chosen to do this most entertaining league in the world. Much love from Leeds, Champions and Premier League. Here we come.
Much love from
Boo. Minecraft Implosion says, West Ham Millwall could be on the card soon. Come on, you Iron.
Mill aren't coming up.
Big Dog says, thoughts on Championship player Joby Bellingham, who from the Championship excites?
His name, you don't pronounce the B-E. It's
Job.
not Joby.
It's
Joby one can... No, it's
Joe
Job.
from the Bible.
Like Job, yeah. So
Joe from the Bible, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Job's
very
in the
biblical,
Bible?
Very biblical.
What
Yeah,
story
Book
is
of
that?
Job. Book of Job.
Yeah, Joby.
What do you think of Joby?
You said Joby.
What do you think of Joby?
No, he said Joby.
Oh, the guy on the thing. Okay.
Yeah. What was the
Joby.
question? Oh, what? Joe Bellingham in the...
Who's your favourite Championship player?
My favourite Championship player.
Ellis Sims?
Yeah. No, I don't know the fella's name, but he plays for Coventry.
Let me have a
I'll
look
be
for
able
you.
to tell you. He plays on the wing.
You don't know his name, but you can tell me.
As soon as Paul Pesky Salido. Yeah, no,
Grimes.
my favourite.
Matt
Yeah,
Grimes.
it's Darren Huckabee.
Matt Grimes.
No, I'll be able to-
Sakamoto.
No, who?
Sakamoto.
Yeah, he's wicked.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Mate, you know
No,
who we
genuinely, he's wicked.
You know-
I went to the Stoke game and he was just man and match by a mile. So good.
We got linked to Joby's...
Job.
I'm stuck to saying it now. Joby's teammate, Chris Rigg. Imagine
You've been
I got
linked?
linked to him.
Yeah. That's your level now.
Chris Rigg.
Championship. That's your level.
No, but
I remember we were
do you
doing
know what, though? It's
the
funny.
lads sorted it out for Stretford Paddock, and we had a list of potential signings. And I looked at the list and I thought,
Who's that?
I swear that's not Chris Rigg.
Yeah, but do you know what's quite funny though? Booth, you see your reaction. I know your reaction there is slightly tongue in cheek and also just sneery towards Adam, which makes total sense. But there is something in what you said there, which I think is like representative of how modern football is. You know, if City were to sign someone from the Championship, he went, that's your level. Do you know, like, it wasn't that long ago where that's where you did the business. That's what you did.
yeah.
Somebody would have a cracker of a season in the Championship,
Sign the
and you
best player
sign
from
them,
there.
and they
Yeah,
become
yeah.
like. Now, if Chelsea were to like make a signing,
You do it with Dewsbury Hall. Couldn't get a game.
yeah,
He was the best player in the
he's such a
Championship last
waste-
season.
He's such a waste of time. But if Chelsea, that one was kind of understood because of the manager and Leicester had been
Yeah.
promoted, so they were kind. But Chelsea fans, particularly online fans, if we were to honestly sign a player from the Championship now, it'd be a riot, an online riot.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Sky Bet are sponsoring the Championship, but also the club as well. So make sure you're heading over there. The link's in the description below. You have to be 18 plus. Please gamble aware, and T's and C's do apply, but they've got some great offers for you guys throughout the season, and they'll be sponsoring the club for the rest of the campaign as well. So make sure you're checking out Sky Bet. Link is in the description below, and thank you to them for sponsoring the club. Right then, Coventry Borough. It's the game we're focusing on. What's your prediction, Raw?
I really hope Coventry win, but I think it's going to be so tight. I'm going to go 1-0 Coventry. Although a draw does Coventry, and no, it might not. No, it might not. It might not.
Coventry.
1-0 Coventry.
Borough have to win. Excuse me. I'm going Borough 2-1. Pressure's going to get to you.
Their goal difference is good.
Frankie.
Mill will have an issue with their goal difference as well. So it's really tight for them. And there's some crazy stat about Burnett Turf Moor since 2013. They've lost 7 games or something like that in the Championship in about 10 years. Seriously, their record.
Say the stat again.
It's something like I butchered it, but I saw it on Twitter. At Turf Moor in the Championship, they've only lost 7 games since 2013. Yeah, obviously spent a lot of time in the Premier League.
Yeah.
But they don't lose games at Turf Moor, basically in the Championship.
Which is great. Like even
Something
over
like that.
3 seasons, that's a great record. Because the Championship's just mental.
Because obviously when they came out with Company, they had one of the greatest seasons ever seen in the Championship. I think they got 100 points, close to 100
Similarly,
points
very good season this season.
this season. So they don't lose. I mean, Millwall would have to. If Millwall achieved playoffs, it'd be one of the greatest achievements in the club's history.
Was their last promotion before that Sean Dyche?
Before Company was Sean Dyche, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Cashley Cole in the super chats says, simply lovely that Plymouth is going down. It's a bit sad, isn't it?
I don't care one way or the other about Plymouth. I really don't. I feel like because people love Pie Face, Plymouth have kind of got a place in the conversation now. But I don't.
Still a Rooney, innit?
I love Pie Face,
Yeah, it's
but
still a Rooney,
I have no interest in Plymouth. I have
Pie
nothing.
Face.
You know when people talk to me about Plymouth, very rare this happens in football. I've got nothing to say. I've got no opinion. I don't know anyone who's ever played for them. I don't care. I have nothing to say about Plymouth Argyle.
Yeah.
You don't think they're too, Bob, and you don't love them.
No, they're not. I mean, I would think
care.
they were 2 bob if they were in the Premier League.
They're not a big club. They're not a big club. They're
That's my boy,
basically a League One
Sakamoto.
club.
Trust me, he's
Sakamoto, yeah?
I reckon, I'm not even taking a mick. I reckon if they come up, he's literally the only player that can do it in the Premier League. Seriously.
Really?
I went to see him play, didn't I? He was the only one that caught my eye. I was like, he's a player. He was very good that day. But They're in trouble in the Premier League.
Come on, Borough.
Come on, Borough.
Tommy Conway.
scumbag.
Tommy Conway. Come on.
What are you doing?
Like
you
Jimmy
scumbag?
Conway up top. He's like,
I want the worst
mate.
clubs in the playoffs for Bristol City. That's the point.
Yeah.
Blackburn. I want Blackburn in.
You got
they
Dick
get banged.
Steele at the back. What a name.
Elliot Hackney in central midfield.
Dick Steele. That's an amazing
Oh, Howson
name.
from Norwich City, isn't he?
No, Stretford Paddock.
Yeah. We got Howson.
Why
in
would they want
midfield.
5'1" Mancunian in midfield? Why? They're trying to get promotion wars.
Look, Frank.
Wait, would that make him shorter than Rory? It would.
I've
That
never
would
met
make me
him.
tower over him, and I'm definitely not bigger than Stephen Howson.
They shook hands.
Yeah, they're friends.
Oh,
I think
They're good mates.
I thought they
Carrick
didn't
and
shake
Lampard.
hands.
No, of course they did. Carrick and Lampard are actually mates.
It must be incredible, like, you know, in two mates from the academy, and then like you have these moments in your careers which just overlap.
Cross over, yeah.
Moscow and
Mate,
this. and,
yeah.
like, it's
Oh,
amazing.
well, think about Rio Ferdinand and Frank Lampard would have been playing
Oh, yeah,
together
they're
when they
best
were
mates, innit?
13.
They were best mates.
Yeah, they would have been. Like, I've seen that video of them, like all that picture of them. They're like actual children.
And Lampard scored that goal in Moscow. It was Carrick that let him go.
Yeah.
If you,
Yeah.
And Rio kind of rebounded off Rio and kind of.
Yeah.
But Carrick
somehow
didn't track his man. It's so interesting.
Yeah. No, that is.
And Carrick should have scored in extra time.
That day could have been
remember that.
so different.
Do you
What was
remember
that?
Drogba could have scored. Drogba hit a post in extra time with an
Carrick
amazing
had one,
shot.
and then Carrick had a shot, and then Giggs had a shot, and John Terry made a great clearance. Off the line.
Drogba had a shot in extra time that he's walloped. He was so knackered. But you know when you kind of fall over and give it everything you've got, and it hits the post. If it goes in, obviously we would win a European Cup, but it would go down. You know when we talk about Steve McManaman's goal in a European Cup final, or Gareth Bale's goal in a European Cup final. If Drogba's had gone in, we talk about a Drogba goal, but it was like it would have been the best goal I'd ever seen.
If you'd won that, what could have damaged Sir Alex's reputation, couldn't it? That would have been one
Why
Champions
you
League instead
smile
of...
when you said that?
not in a bad way, but as,
You
like...
sick in the head or
No,
something?
but like,
It would have
imagine
damaged
you'd won
it. It
that.
would have really damaged it though because he
Avram
would have
Grant
lost the
beating him in the
European. That's what I was
final.
about to say.
Fuck.
It would have.
Exactly.
He would have lost the European Cup final and like another one as well. Considering like
I wanted you in 09 as well, man.
I think 09 we would have done you though
Nah,
because we
but
would have been
They
so
would have done you
angry.
in 09.
Yeah, we would have done you in 09.
Barca, did you?
Yeah.
Lionel Messi's 5'6". He outjumped Rio
And-
Ferdinand.
Outside Barcelona, we were the best team in the world.
No, but we should have done Barca.
they
That
were
was
better.
when we got robbed
They
by
were
Barcelona.
good.
We would have beat
No,
Chelsea.
but that was
again.
when we got robbed by Barcelona. Remember, it's
We
a
would have beat Chelsea
disgrace.
again.
It's a disgrace.
Promise.
We were
I
the
don't know
better
about
team.
that.
Yeah, but we would have beat you.
I think we were
Rome.
better.
They had
we were,
prime
we-
Messian.
A year later.
They had Prime Messi in 08.
No, he's playing
Yeah,
right
but he was
back.
even better.
He's playing right back.
Yeah, he was
Mate,
better than
he was
him.
playing,
Locked off.
he was playing right back.
Got locked up.
What do you mean?
Mate.
Yeah, I'm saying, but he was
Yeah.
he was so
But-
good that he would have
but
dominated them in the final.
Adam, I was giving you some ammo. Adam
Yeah.
went, they had Prime Messi in 08.
Oh, in 08.
And I
yeah.
went, but he was
at
playing right
He was at right back.
There you go.
Oh, nice one.
He's at right
You
back.
know who's that right wing for us? Hargreaves
Really?
for a bit, yeah.
What?
Yeah, in
Carrick,
extra-
Hargreaves, Scholes.
But not
So
for
we
the game.
kind of started in that position because Rooney was on the left.
He's underrated.
You had
Hargreaves.
him on the right.
I know his girlfriend.
Who's?
What?
His. Oh, in Hargreaves.
What?
Essien.
Whose girlfriend?
Whose?
Why you just said
His
that?
I know his girlfriend.
Oh, his
Who's
girlfriend.
my
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Wait, what?
I
Yeah.
don't know my girlfriend.
I know his girlfriend.
Wait, I know what you did there.
Yeah, I know.
You changed the subject.
Yeah, he changed
No,
it very
very
quickly.
professional.
I
Very
know.
professional.
Something happened there.
Yeah,
We need to
you
get
didn't want
the
to tell
bottom
why he
of
knows
this
her.
street.
I know you. I know. I was talking about Buvey. I know his girlfriend.
No. Who's
Come on,
girlfriend?
Coventry City.
Come on, Borough! Although travelling to Riverside is fucking mission, man. Coventry's within my interest.
Coventry very easy for London. Like very easy from London as well.
Yeah, it's great for me.
Do you know what was
don't
mental
wanna go to
about
Borough,
Coventry
though.
when I went there? Do you know what was mental? I couldn't find a pub. It was so crazy. All I wanted, I come out of the ground.
got casino,
I come out of the
isn't it?
ground. I gave my autograph, and I. Okay, I come out of the ground. I gave my autograph. Then I wanted a pint. And Coventry to London, the trains are so often, so easy that you just think, okay, we can have a few and get a late train. Couldn't find a pub near the station. Honestly, we had to walk for ages. And I'll tell you the other bit of ag. The train station from Coventry, the ground to Coventry, the place, it's like 1 hour
Rico,
on a
innit?
match day.
And it's got the.
Is it
there
called,
like
it's
a
called the
casino?
It's not
attached
called
to it?
Rico anymore. It's called the Building Society. Coventry Building
Yeah,
Society.
these play a little poker in the
Shout out
stadium.
Coventry Building Society.
Really?
Yeah, I pay them every
You big,
month.
you big
So
fan of
I'm-
those, eh? Shout out Coventry.
I'm
Shout
better
out.
shouting about
Yeah.
it. They might give me a little
Mate,
discount.
there's a corporate man. There is a corporate man. Yeah. Shout out the Building
I see
Society.
them bad boys
What?
pop up every month, and I think, fuck.
What's decent from Coventry? Coventry looking decent.
Yeah. 1 minute 27.
What's Heckenbottom doing up there? Must have been sent off in a previous game.
Nah, that's tactical.
It's not tactical, is it?
wants
He's
to
a
play-
fucking
he wants to-
million
oh
miles
my
away
God,
from
Coventry, I read. Cross into the box. Oh, good clearance from.
Oh, fuck
Come on,
me.
Coventry. If Coventry get to the playoff, I'm going, and I will be.
You won't get to the final.
If Coventry get to the final, I'm gonna go, and I will be fully supporting Coventry. I'll be totally on board. I'll be like channeling the spirit of Steve Grizovic.
Oh, man.
You won't remember that team at all, will you?
No, I don't
Dion
remember.
Dublin,
Not-
Steve
not-
Grizovic.
I do
Gordon-
Dublin. I
Gordon
remember him
Strachan
playing.
even?
Yeah, Gordon Strachan, yeah, as manager, yeah, of course.
Aloisi.
John Aloisi, yeah. American.
I thought
And
it was
Kobe-
Aussie for some reason.
Oh, he might have been Aussie. Kobe Jones was American. Do you remember Kobe Jones?
I remember that name, yeah. I can't see his
They
face
had,
yet.
they had Kobe Jones on the wing, who was American. He was
It's
crap.
not Kobe.
K-O...
No.
Joby. Joby. Joby.
No, yeah,
Book of Job. You never heard of the Book of Job?
yeah, no. Kobe,
You know what? I
Kobe
wa- I
Jones
was
was
in Bury.
C-O-B-I, he used to spell
And
it.
I walked
He
past
was illiterate as well.
Jude Bellingham's parents thinking. And you know when you
That's
go,
a copper, isn't it?
I went, I know, are they my neighbours or something? Because I know their face. You know, you just know someone's face, but you can't put your finger on it for ages. That's like, he is old. He looks like old Bill as
The
well.
dad is a copper.
Like he looks like
Yeah.
old Bill.
It's funny when you see people out of context, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I saw a fellow, right, who goes to my gym, and I saw him on the train, and he came and sat and started chatting to me, and I was like, I've got no fucking clue who this is. I was like, it's because he was in a suit. You know, usually see him in
I've had that
lycra.
before as well.
I see him in lycra or whatever that's called, right? So I've never seen him in a suit.
That is
He's-
mad.
I was like,
Rory's never seen him with that. He's bold.
yeah, I think he does a spin class next to me. I was like, he sat next to me
Hey,
on the
that is
tube and started
mad.
chatting normally. I was like, who is this?
Yeah. I played football with a guy called George for 5 years, honestly, at Westway. And I came into his office once for a job interview. He
my
forgot who I
God.
was. He had no idea who I was.
Yeah, 'cause
It
you
was
see
so
out of
awkward.
context.
So awkward.
Mate, as soon as you see someone out of context, it's impossible. That's got to be a foul, ref.
Well done,
Not
ref.
foul, is it?
It's a
Give
foul.
over. It's the second division. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's second division. It's a real football league, not like Chelsea spending billions of quid. Yeah, real football league.
Whoa.
Real football league.
Calm down there.
Come on.
That is a good point, actually. We've got no VAR today.
Good.
Mate,
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Sunderland 0, QPR 1 right now.
No, it don't make a difference.
Doesn't.
That's the one result we don't need to look at.
Oh, yeah,
I'll give you a
QPR,
free
right.
one. That's the one result we don't need to look at today.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You were well done.
Don't need to
Did
look
you
at...
see who got in touch with me? Did you see who I was talking to this week? My former enemy. I sent it in the group. Mark Bircham. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like Mr. QPR himself, Mark Bircham, right? Played for the club.
Yeah.
Played for the club. Played for Millwall. Was Mr. QPR. They loved him. He ended up being their manager for a bit, and he was very much like the personification of everything that QPR are. Like snide player, like quite hateful.
From that part of the world as well?
Yeah, from North West London. Like just so QPR. Listen to what he did. This is how much. Can you imagine how much I used to hate him? Right, going to football all the time. Chelsea and QPR having this rivalry. Scored a goal. Scored a last-minute winner for QPR versus Brentford, which is massive. Right. Unveils a shirt that says he just had a son at the time. Right. So people were like, and it says Bircham's 8, number 8. Bircham's 8 Chelsea. Like that was what he. Imagine that. Like that is the perfect man for a QPR captain.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Perfect man for a QPR
That's
captain.
amazing.
Bircham's 8 Chelsea. And I had a chat with him the other day. Lovely fella.
That's about the gorilla clip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mad how it works,
You were
innit?
still wrong about that, by the way.
No, you're.
How we
I'm-
never pulled him up on the tail thing is beyond me. But
No, because I tuned him out. I didn't hear it. 10 on the tail. No, I know. Do you know? This is how
It's
much
bringing
of an
people
impact
together,
your
you know,
tail
it's
comment
crazy.
had. Your tail comment had such an impact. Spencer sent me a message and went, "Does he really think gorillas have tails?"
he was thinking of a little monkey, wasn't he?
Come on, son.
Come through
in.
the box. There's your boy with the cross keeper.
Sakamoto.
Borough out of this. They're getting banged here. 100%.
Beef.
I don't want Borough in as
Why
well.
do
They,
you always have
can't,
to
they don't
go
even fill out the
against me,
Riverside, do they? I don't want them back in the Prem. They're boring, man. They're one of the most boring sides in England, I think, Borough. I really do.
class.
They're boring, man.
Yeah, come on.
They are, aren't they? Like, we should do a video one day. Top 5 most boring clubs in football. And Borough's
that's a
number
great
1.
video.
Borough's
great
one.
video.
Most
Give me
irrelevant.
4 others.
Most
Borough's one.
irrelevant. Yeah.
Brighton.
Forest Green. That's another one.
Brighton Forest, but even Forest Green are so
but Forest
relevant that they
Green-
don't even get into this list.
Yeah, they don't get it.
You
'cause
should
they-
think, 'cause
yeah,
I don't even know
Boring.
they are.
Okay, Reading.
Reading.
Reading,
You're good
Reading.
at this.
Mate.
He's good at this
I
game.
thought of this.
Reading got number 1, by the way.
Reading. No one
They've
cares.
got some news around them recently with the...
Yeah, but no one cares.
I know, but it's like, yeah. But no one cares about Forest Green.
No, but that's
No, but
he's right. They're
I
so
don't know who they
irrelevant,
are.
man.
I don't even know who they are. Like they're not on.
Also, lads, we're spending the day doing the championship. Like, look at us. We don't just care about the Premier
Salford
League.
City.
And now
Salford
making a
City.
list of the most irrelevant teams in the country.
No, but some of them could be Premier League teams. No, but I would honestly say Bournemouth. I would honestly
you
believe.
know who deserves
Bournemouth.
Brentford.
Brentford.
You know why?
No,
because
I
they
don't
did a
know.
video about what
hard.
we said. That's how small they are. They got bothered and rattled
Yeah, but
by
Bournemouth
what
have
we
got-
said with
but Patrick
JC.
Kluivert's
That was the
playing for
most.
them, right?
That was the most viewed.
they've ever had.
Yeah,
More than a game.
yeah.
Yeah, but Bournemouth have got Jason, Kluivert, Patrick Kluivert's son playing for them. That makes them not boring.
I
Do you know what I
don't
mean?
know if that makes
doesn't make them
more-
top 5 most boring clubs
I
in
mean,
all
if
of
the
England.
most interesting thing about you is you've got a great players in the past
offspring.
son playing for you, then I think you're boring.
Yeah, and Semenyo, Alex Scott.
Yeah, at the moment, no, they've got a bit of heat around them. They've got some good players and a good manager.
Boyson,
but
the
that's
centre-back.
literally now.
Yeah,
If we were having this conversation,
15
6
years ago,
yeah,
these guys should be in the conference.
yeah.
They nearly got relegated.
Reading, boring. You're right.
Reading,
Reading are
boring.
number one.
Swindon.
I hate
Well, Lee made a documentary,
Swindon
so,
are a bit.
they're
Swindon are a
interesting.
bit more relevant, I think.
West Brom,
West Brom,
1-0
Luton.
up against Luton.
Are they?
Again, I don't think
That's
this
not good
matters.
news. No, West Brom's not good news. We don't need West Brom.
That
We
one
don't
matters.
need West Brom
No,
winning.
Luton could go down though.
Luton could go down, and West Brom winning isn't good. I don't think. West Brom doesn't matter.
West Brom
Right
can't do
now,
anything
Luton
this
are
season.
going down.
They got smacked. West Brom got
Boing,
smashed by
the
Bristol City a
baggies.
few weeks ago. I don't know if Tom Garrett was watching that one, but they got smashed. Ashton Gate last minute.
No way Tom Garrett's woken up for that.
Yeah, he follows them up and down the country, doesn't he?
Oh,
He slipped.
you see that geezer? Little ball boy trying to catch the ball until he slipped.
he's shrugging it off like it never
Yeah,
happened.
mate, we saw you. Don't think you
that's
got away with that.
embarrassing.
Did you see him check the grip on his shoes? Oh,
Mate, they got to show a replay of that. That was the best thing that's happened so far today.
Oh, it's West Brom 1, Luton 1 already. Straight back into it for Luton.
Sakamoto.
Mate,
What's Heckenbottom doing
Look,
up there?
he's so good. No, he's twisting you up.
it's like Harry Maguire.
Yeah,
ball.
yeah,
No!
oh,
Who
fucking-
said?
Do you see the difference? Sakamoto, Premier League quality. That geezer, you're not getting a look in if they go up. You're not getting a look in. Enjoy this because these will be the last few
That
games
was
that you play
shit,
for the
mate.
club.
That was shit.
Yeah, make the most of this, sir, because you're never going to play for
Luton
the
are
club
going
again.
down, back-to-back
Look at that.
relegations.
What more does he
What
want?
was the last club to get relegated from Premier League to League One, like consecutive?
Leeds?
Wigan.
Oh, Leeds.
Leeds?
Leeds.
That's a good shout.
I think it was Wolves, no?
Wolves.
Did Wolves do it?
went down twice.
Wolves,
Portsmouth. No.
Wolves.
No,
I
they
think
stayed in the
Portsmouth
championship
had
a bit.
Yeah, a bit in the championship.
That geezer's
Sunderland?
got to score there.
Sunderland.
It could be Sunderland as
Was
well.
Sunderland back to
No,
back?
Sunderland weren't back to back, I don't think.
No.
Don't think so.
Yeah,
Chris Coleman.
I
think
think it
so.
was.
Was it?
He's won 99
Actually,
of
that's
226
why the
games.
documentary was so good, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's Chris Coleman now?
Wales.
I think he was managing in China.
Just in
last
Wales.
time.
He's in Wales.
Good luck to
He's
him.
in Llanelli.
Yeah, I don't know. Swansea.
He's in...
Newport. Do you
He's
ever go to Newport
managing
to get
in
your
the-
passport renewed?
Nah, we got
We had to
Peterborough.
do that.
we go to... It's called
Peterborough for me.
Little Switzerland.
Chris Coleman's
Do you know in
Belgian
Leicester
Pro
Square
League,
where you've
by
got
the way.
that thing that ticks round
Yeah.
like yodeling and all
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
The cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
That's called Little Switzerland. That's where you get your passport renewed in London.
Oh.
Wait, one sec. There's a cuckoo clock.
It's right in the middle of
Yeah.
Leicester
You
Square.
would've seen it.
It's
Like
called...
a big.
Ah! Come on!
Yes,
Ooh,
that's a
fuck!
block.
Good
Your
block
boy
from
Ellis
Borough.
Sims is shit, mate.
Where's Sakamoto? Sakamoto!
That's a good ball.
Oh,
He's
a
a
ball!
fucking player! He's on his own! He's a one-man team! Fucking hell! Come on! Everybody needs to elevate to the level of Sakamoto.
I love that. We only know one player on this pitch here, so that's all you're going to hear today is Sakamoto!
No, he is the best player on the pitch, though. Look, finds a little pocket in the box. Look, finds a little pocket, doesn't panic. Picks his man out. What a boy.
Come on then, lads. Come on.
Grant Scott says, what do newly promoted teams have to do to stay up? Ipswich
Spend
have
half a
proven
billion
that
quid.
with a goal
Spend a lot,
scorer
man.
isn't
£500
enough.
million quid.
It's so sad that that's the truthful answer, but it is the truthful answer. What do you need to do to stay up?
Oh, big goal news coming in. Burnley 0, Millwall 1.
That's good news for Millwall, that, because they can still
Well,
make it.
It
They
is.
they need to win 4-0, I
It
think.
is great news for Millwall because
David Curran
right
said
now,
this.
Millwall are 5th in the league. Coventry have dropped out of the playoff spot. Bristol City are holding on to the 6th spot. That's our first change of the day.
Juicy, baby. Juicy. Come on.
Shit.
Our boys are on the ropes.
Tommy Conway.
So what? Millwall were 5th?
Millwall are 5th right now.
Imagine Millwall in the play. Do you remember when they got there before and that geezer nicked a police hat? Do you remember that? He nicked the policeman's hat and put it under his coat, and the Sky cameras followed him as he was running. You remember it? It was like a big riot.
Come on, Borough. Now, Coventry just need to win, and they're going up. But Borough need to win, and results go their way.
Yeah,
i.e.
if you want to get in the
Millwall
playoffs, you have to win today, basically. Yeah.
No, but Borough need other results.
Borough can win.
No side can just say, I'll take a draw.
That's true. But Borough,
Everyone
Borough can win and still not make it, whereas Coventry win.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's in Bristol City and Coventry's hands.
It's a good work here. It's a great goal.
That's a great
bad
goal.
keeping. But good goal
I hope
there.
Luton
Luton have
I
equalised.
hope Luton stay up.
Do you?
Yeah,
Did they start building a new stadium and that when they...
No, they had to put seats in, didn't they? Oh no,
What?
Borough!
Oh,
Mate, he's got to do better with that.
Did it
Got
hit
to
the
do better
defender?
with that. No, I mean, even if it did, he's just got to be a
Bend
bit
it
more
round him.
composed. It's the difference, isn't
Right,
it?
lads, here's the game.
It's a
Look at
game.
Coventry Middlesbrough combined
he's
all-time 11.
Okay, this is a great game. This is a fucking great
great
game. It's a fucking-
But we're gonna have
Mate,
Borough
we're going to
like-
smash this game. I'm going to make a team.
I know the keeper.
Mate, we can make a team that
Mark
wins the
Forster.
Premier League.
Yeah, Mark Schwarzer.
Steve Grizovic.
Victor Valdez did play for
Victor
Borough.
Valdez.
He did play
How
for
do they
Borough.
get him? How do they get
Victor
him?
Valdez. Victor Valdez or Steve Grizovic.
Right back.
Wait a minute. We got
Are there
goal
more
news.
goals going in?
Burnley have equalised. Millwall have dropped back out of the playoff
Good
spot.
news.
Fuck off,
Coventry.
Millwall!
Yeah.
Fuck off! Back to Bermondsey.
This at Turf Moor as well.
And in
Imagine
Premier League news, Aston Villa are 1-0 up against Fulham.
QPR. Oh,
Yeah, see you later. Millwall's not getting up. No way.
Ivanovic.
Goal.
Write them out.
Whose celebration was that again?
Oh, that's
Thierry Henry do it?
Ronaldinho.
No,
no,
Ronaldinho
Thierry
was
Henry.
No, Ronaldinho.
Thierry
did it
Henry
once.
used to do the.
Suarez.
No,
Isn't it?
Pato.
What's
Pato.
up?
Pato.
that. Suarez, isn't it?
No, it's not
Suarez.
Suarez.
Didn't
you're
Thierry
wrong.
Henry
You're
go,
wrong.
what's up?
Suarez used
It's
to
not-
do that
it's not
and then do
Suarez.
that.
Jack, you're so wrong. It's unbelievable, bro.
It's not who you just said it
It's
is.
Pato.
It might be you. Who was your first answer?
No, don't. Doesn't matter. What is this? A quiz show? Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Victor Valdez in goal.
Victor Valdez in goal.
Right back.
Right back.
I can't. I don't know.
Right back.
Who was the one for middle for?
Middlesbrough right back. Danny Mills.
Oh,
Played for England,
Yeah,
didn't
it's a
he?
good show.
yeah,
It's a
Danny
good
Mills.
Danny Mills.
show. Yeah, it's a good show.
Centre backs. Hugo
Southgate.
Egiok.
Hugo Ehiog.
Gareth Southgate.
Gareth Southgate. Richard Shaw.
Oh, we got
Woodgate?
Richard. Who?
Yeah, Woodgate has to be in there.
Oh, Jonathan Wood. Yeah, Jonathan Woodgate.
Woodgate.
Woodgate and Southgate.
Woodgate. Was Egiok
Woodgate,
or Southgate better? Who was better?
Southgate was better. Southgate played for England more than
international.
Ehiog.
Okay.
Woodgate, Southgate.
Left back.
Stuart Downing.
No, he's
No, he
left
can't
winger,
play
innit?
left
Left
back.
winger.
You'll be livid with that.
Left
He's
winger.
watching now, Stuart.
Best left back.
It'd be buzzing to just be in a team.
Wasn't that what the Italian left back? Oh fuck knows.
The Italian left back. Okay, this is
Too
great
early
game.
it's too early in the day.
What? Just any?
If we were at 3 p.m, I'd be so sharp right now. It's too early. We're never live at 12.
Coventry City's
Any
best
Coventry
ever
left
left
backs?
back. Coventry City's best ever left back.
God.
Shaw also played at fullback, didn't he?
Wait, who else was
We
playing
could play a
left back?
3 with Southgate. You could play 3
Oh,
centre
wait a minute. You got Gary Pallister's got to be a centre back.
Gary
Pallister's-
Pallister.
And
Pallister
Stuart
played-
Pearce could be left back.
Stuart Pearce.
for Borough.
Where?
Played for Borough, didn't he?
Yeah.
When?
You would have been old.
Don't remember him.
No,
at
he
Borough.
played for Coventry City. Sorry.
Stuart Pearce.
Yeah.
I can't remember him at Coventry
He
at
played
all.
for Coventry City.
Pearce. I've got no recollection.
That's
Of
what
that.
he
But,
came
I
to
mean,
Man City.
it is Pearce. If it is Pearce, if he's an option.
He was there before Forest.
Oh, before
I was a young
Forest.
kid.
I was a kid. Bloody hell.
That's how hard this game is, though, because
Yeah.
Borough's going to have like Brian Robson or something in it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? On
yeah,
loan
we'll
or
have Brian
something.
Robson, definitely. Well, no, he
played for them.
Played for him.
Did he play for- oh, yeah,
Player
yeah.
manager, wasn't he? With the best ever image. Have you never seen the image of him being released, being announced?
Yeah.
He's been announced as player manager,
That's
right?
great,
He's been
yeah.
announced as player manager, right? And it was quite a rare concept at the time. And so he's half player, half manager. He stands on the Middlesbrough. It was called the BT cell net at the time, the Riverside, right? He stands in the BT cell net centre circle, and he wears a jacket and a tie because he's a manager. Shorts, socks, and shin
Yeah,
pads.
I've seen that.
Because he's a player. He's a player manager, and they just cut him in half.
It's like when Arsene Wenger had his manager kit on and a builder's hat.
And a high vis.
Well, that long coat.
Yeah.
on.
Arsene Wenger built this, yeah, didn't
Yeah.
he?
That's a good ball.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So we've got back four of Gareth Southgate, Gary Pallister.
It's a really good team.
The right back was
So we've got Victor Vald. Mate, this team's going to win
Stuart
the league.
Pearce.
This team's going to win the league.
Who
We've
was
got
our
Vic-
right back?
right back. We didn't have one.
Yeah, we didn't have a right back.
We didn't do right back. So we've got Stuart Pearce left back, right back. We need help because if the chat are telling us Stuart Pearce, we don't know
We can have another centre back at right back.
who's right back. Like the best right back to have ever played for.
Best Borough or Coventry right back?
Someone said Riesiger. Who did he play for?
Michael Reisiger. He played for Barcelona.
No, I know that. Someone said. Oh, well, no, we had Danny Mills, sorry.
Danny Mills. Yeah.
Danny
So
Mills.
Brian Robson midfield
We're cheating a bit
with
here.
Juninho. Juninho has to get in.
But Juninho was more forward. Juninho was more forward.
Number 10.
Juninho, that team that you're thinking of, the midfielder was the Brazilian fellow with the curly hair. What was his name? The samba, the Brazilian samba thing that they were doing. What was his
I
name?
don't want to Google this.
Don't Google it. Don't Google
I'm
it.
not Googling.
Brazilian, curly hair, bit like Carlos Valderrama.
No, no idea.
What the hell was his name?
Zé Roberto.
Oh,
No. This is like in the Juninho team. So that team, the stars of that team were Juninho, Fabrizio Ravanelli, and this other geezer who played central midfield with the curly hair.
fuck.
No idea.
Oh my God, I'm not Googling. Oh my God.
Do they know in the chat?
Is the chat popping off with a name?
Can I look?
No, they're not.
Okay, wait, don't look.
This is Heavy trivia.
This is heavy trivia. Central midfield, Middlesbrough, 1997.
He's not Brazilian.
They got relegated.
But Mendieta played for Borough.
Mendieta
Yeah,
is
guys
a
got
good
Mendieta. But yeah, but we're not there yet. Who was the midfielder?
It's now popping off with the answer.
Oh,
Is he even good enough to be in the 11 though?
yeah.
Is he?
When
I
they
don't know
signed
who-
him, he was seen as being. Mate, you got to remember that Borough team. Although they went down with a lot of points, and they got to both cup finals.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who could have been our defence?
Emerson.
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 it is.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, Emerson.
Abel Xavier.
No, he wasn't good enough.
yeah,
He wasn't
no,
good enough.
No.
By the way, boy, there's a huge goal down the bottom. Hull have taken the lead against Portsmouth.
Hull have taken a lead
You're
against.
getting mauled by the Tigers.
No, that's why they need to go
That's
down.
embarrassing.
Yeah, that's the worst thing that's ever happened on the club. You're singing that song. Do you know when they do that as well? Their fans. You know they like impersonate a tiger. Fucking like. It just, yeah.
100 Hall fans doing that.
100,
or
it's a
gorilla.
whole 100 whole fans like impersonate a tiger like they're at like a kid's fancy dress party. It's mental.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Emerson central midfield.
So we've got
Juninho,
Danny Mills,
guys, Mendieta.
Victor Valdez in goal, Stuart Pearce, Hallister and South.
This is very Borough heavy though. Think about some of the Coventry players. Coventry had some good players.
Robbie Keane,
Robbie Keane,
Dion
Dion
Dublin.
Dublin, Gordon Strachan, Noel Whelan,
Benito Carboni.
Darren Huckabee.
Did Carboni
No,
play?
Carboni was at Sheffield Wednesday.
Bradford and Villa, innit?
Yeah, that's a foul ref. Oh shit, that's a foul.
Darren
I don't wanna be given.
Huckabee.
Yeah, Huckabee up front.
Gary McAllister.
Great player. McAllister be in this team. McAllister's a great player.
Should we wait for Buvey to get back before we finish it?
McAllister missed the penalty, didn't he, at Euro 96? Do you remember against England?
Yeah,
he missed
did.
the penalty.
In the 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When the game where Gaza scores the goal,
Yeah.
Gary McAllister missed the penalty.
Mustafa Haji. Yusuf
Give
Chipo.
Chipo, yeah. Yeah, neither were
mate.
good. Neither get in this team though. It was a good Coventry team. Really good Coventry team, actually.
Oh, shit, yeah. Victor Gyökeres played for Coventry.
He's nowhere
he's
near.
not in the
He's
team,
nowhere
but-
near this.
If we wanted to, we could put him in.
Nah, that's recency biased in its finest form. Sakamoto,
Did Mark Viduka play?
Mark Viduka played for Borough. Good player.
Great player.
He was part of that Borough team that got to the Europa League final, I think. And that was a good team. Massimo Macaroni.
Oh, yeah. When he came from Italy, he was so
Alfonso Alves.
Alfonso Alves as well. They signed him from Herenveen, didn't they? Was it Herenveen?
Yeah.
Whoa. So kicking off in the City
Oh,
Preston game.
Bristol
Love
City
this.
getting
There's
beaten
Robbie
up.
Brady once of Man United. Leeds are losing against Plymouth. What's going down here? Oh, he's kicking off in your Bristol game, Booth.
Bristol boys are getting bashed up, mate.
They're getting their
Bristol
Bristols
boys
out.
are getting embarrassed.
They're getting their
there was
Bristols
a
out.
fight. There was a fight and they were getting beaten up.
Coventry in the
Go on,
box.
son!
Oh,
Oi!
Bristol just got battered on the pitch.
Bristol City, not Bristol.
Yeah,
We're
sorry,
still playing.
Sorry.
Same Sheffield.
I hate that. Yeah, it's a hate of mine, that. Yeah.
He munched both of them there. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Preston North End, if they got
we're
relegated.
still
wow.
doing this game. We've decided Gary McAllister is in it.
Hasselbank.
Midfield.
Yeah,
Hasselbank up front, definitely. Hasselbank Viduka.
Ravanelli up front.
Hasselbank
They've had a few.
Viduka, Hasselbank Ravanelli. But Hasselbank up
Shoot
front.
down on one
Cole.
side. Coventry.
Played for Coventry.
Yeah, but he was old.
He was bold, Joe Cole. At
He
that
was
point.
old.
Did he?
Yeah. Remember when I sent you? Remember when you were doing Coventry Chelsea people. And I see the
Even
picture
Villa as
of
well.
Joel
Really,
Cole.
really weird. You went back to West Ham as well.
Brian Robson's in midfield.
Brian Ross.
Stuart Down on one side has to be.
Brian
I don't
Robson,
think Downey's
George
in it.
Boateng.
Yakubu.
Yakubu.
Robbie Keane's up top. Sorry.
Dion Dublin.
I think the two best strikers are Mark Viduka and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Yeah, and they'd be a good combination.
Negredo for Borough.
Yeah, he was shit for them.
He got 15 Premier League goals, I think.
Did he?
Negredo played for Borough.
Yeah.
15
Same
Premier
time
League
as
goals.
Valdez.
How do these not
Why
get
in the
relegated
game
with
this
15
game?
Premier League goals?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. That's why I don't want to make
Mate,
How
That's
do they,
a
how,
goal. Goals
how do they get
for Borough.
relegated when they had that Steve Gibson pumping in all the money? They buy Ravanelli, they buy Emerson.
Because they're not a Premier League
and-
club, Boris. They're not meant
Borough
to be there.
Borough,
They're not meant to be
I
there.
think Borough are. Do you know Borough relegated Chelsea once? We had a player.
Borough not a
for
Premier League club.
relegation.
Borough not a Premier League
They
club.
are.
I'm sorry, they're not.
Borough 100%.
They're more Premier
Cherry-
League than Championship.
They're 100.
Are they?
Yeah, Borough 100%.
I think they're a good
Marginally,
championship side.
yes.
If you could cherry pick your 20 in the Premier League,
Yeah,
Borough
Borough
wouldn't be in it.
Borough
Yeah.
in it.
Would they?
They would be in mine.
They're in mine.
Yeah, Borough.
We're different eras to you, though.
Yeah, Borough would be in mine.
Borough.
Like,
Borough?
I don't know. Can you actually remember that Brian Robson team?
No, it's
No,
impossible.
but I can remember the one after that was Southgate and
Yeah. But
Yeah, the one that got to Europe.
Steve McLaren and all that. So
No, I think
I just, it was always empty. With all, look, I know it's funny as a City fan saying this, but always empty, half empty. The
no,
Riverside.
they've got good support, Borough. I see them differently. I certainly see them as
Last
a
time they
Premier
came
League.
out, they couldn't fill out
You
the
know,
stadium.
you know when you think about like 20's a lot to now. You know, if you were to do your 20, I reckon by the time you got to 16, you'd be a bit like, yeah, it's going to have to be Borough. Like, because otherwise you're going to have to go Burnley, and it's not them. You're going to have to
Sunderland right now from the
Sunderland,
Championship.
absolutely
Leeds
agree.
obviously coming up.
Sunderland, Leeds, totally agree. But you're obviously the way the Premier League table looks at the moment. You're probably going to evict. You're probably going to evict Ipswich. I agree. Ipswich Premier
Norwich?
League. Norwich, yeah, potentially.
Up four.
Norwich less than Ipswich, but yeah.
No Brentford, not
No
Forest,
Brentford.
fine
Forest,
where they are. Derby County, Birmingham City.
I think Derby and Borough have very similar standing in terms
I
of
think
Premier
Derby
League.
are bigger than Borough
No, I don't.
as a club.
Yeah,
Blackburn
similar.
Rovers are bigger. I'd
Blackburn
rather
Rovers
Blackburn.
aren't bigger than Borough. They've won the league, which gives them
for
it
me,
gives
that
them a
matters.
lot. It gives them a lot. Yeah.
I think I'd rather have Blackburn in the league than Borough.
But Borough have a far bigger support than Blackburn.
Do you think?
Yeah. You know when you do England as well, you always see loads of Borough.
Yeah, there's a lot of Borough.
Loads
fans,
of Borough,
A lot of Bristol Rovers fans, actually.
Yeah, Bristol, no, West
Yeah.
Country teams,
Yeah.
a lot.
There's
Plymouth,
nothing to support.
mate.
Plymouth, yeah.
Forest are fantastic for supporting England.
Yeah.
Portsmouth. All the London clubs, actually. You'll always see West Ham, Chelsea.
Yeah. There's no goals in the Bristol City game or the Coventry game.
Oh, it's tight. It's tight.
What if can both sides get knocked out of this?
Yes. It's quite fun doing the Championship.
Oh God. I'll tell you now, Bristol City are the Spurs of the second division.
Bristol
They are.
City.
Bristol City are the Spurs of it. Honestly, that it happened a few years ago. Lee Johnson bottled the playoffs.
What
the
you mean,
final
just
couple
in
of
terms of like flattering to deceive and bottling?
games. Like Bristol City with the amount of money that Lansdowne has. Steve Lansdowne's one of the richest guys in the whole country.
Is he?
Yes, you've heard of Hargreaves Lansdowne.
Yeah.
He owns Bristol City.
Right.
How they never had one season in the Premier League.
Does he
Gives me a
spend?
migraine
Does he
worse.
spend well for the club? Is he
Does right by the
disliked?
club.
Bristol City
I
fans?
know a lot of fans that don't like him,
Right.
or his son, where they treated Nigel Pearson.
Is his son involved in the running? Of
John Lansdowne.
There's always you know when it becomes like a nepotistic relationship in a boardroom.
Yeah.
It feels like it always goes badly. Like if you talk to any Leicester fans at the moment, they will say that the son is part of the reason that it's gone so
It's
wrong
like
for
the
Leicester.
Cronkies at Arsenal.
Cronky, absolutely, yeah.
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 Yeah, it's hard. Nepotism in football happens a lot, though.
In-
More than you think.
In life.
Yeah, in life as well.
In life.
Yeah, I think the entertainment industry is a big
Yeah.
one.
Do you know, I'm watching a series. I've started a new series on Apple TV.
Yeah.
It's with John Hamm.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that.
Really good.
I wanted to
I've
like
only
it.
watched the first episode.
Is it good, yeah?
Really good. But there's a great scene. He's a banker. And he goes into to have an interview. He's a successful banker, stockbroker at the highest level in New York City. And he goes in to have this interview with this bloke because things go a little bit wrong for him without giving you any spoilers. And this kid's in the room. And the kid is like trying to manage it. And John Hamm just goes to the other boss. He goes, "Whose son is he?" And the bloke goes, "What?" He goes, "Whose son is he? I can tell already that he's only in this room because he's someone's son. Just tell me, whose son is he?"
Yeah.
And in the end, he goes, "Yeah, he's my sister's boy."
I need to watch that. I love John.
Yeah. What's it called? I'm watching it, but do you remember what it's called? Have you seen from the chat? It's called like Friends and
Yeah.
Can't remember. It's John Hamm on Apple
Is he
TV.
mad?
Preston have scored against Bristol
City. Bristol City.
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 Sorry.
What did I
Done
say?
that.
Is it
He's corrected that to
Bristol
three
City?
times.
So Preston North End are now obviously
City
their
might
fans are
have
going
dropped out
crazy
of the-
because Preston, there is the threat that they could be relegated today. So that's huge for Preston, but it's also huge for the aspirations of Bristol City and huge for the aspirations of Coventry City. So that's good news for me, bad news for Buvey.
As it stands, Coventry have moved into 5th and Bristol have moved into 6th.
Bristol City.
But they are both Bristol City, but they are, I'm just going to call them City. City have moved into 6th. But they are
Route 1
still
as well,
in the
these
playoffs.
fucking twats. Route 1.
Yeah, you can't concede from a
Fucking
corner.
Manning, get on with it, man.
I know.
Fucking had so many opportunities as well.
That's so basic for Bristol City to concede. Like a corner.
game's
It's not
been
even,
spicy
it's not
as
even
well.
a good move.
They're
It's literally,
shit as well.
it's literally
Fuck these
chipped
lot.
into the 6-yard box.
He's got a
Piss me
free
off.
header 3 yards out in the middle of the goal.
Not quite free, but yeah.
Twats.
Like, it's just chipped into the box, isn't it? It's like the most easy way to score a goal. Chip it into the box and hope for the best.
Normally the keeper grabs them and you go, oh, that was a shit.
Yeah. Yes.
God, Preston.
Get about it, mate. Come on.
God, Preston.
Oh, I told you. What did I say? When you were in the toilet, I said Bristol City are the Tottenham of the Championship. I've been saying it for years.
Yeah, it's poor from Bristol City, really, because they're better than Preston and they're at home.
Yeah.
If they had the opportunity, beat a team that are threatened by relegation at home, final day of the season to make it into the playoffs.
He's at the bar.
He's at the bar.
Oh, is that
Bristol
Jason Knight?
City, look, it's done. Oh, Bristol City is still in the playoffs, though. It's done Coventry the world of good. Look how it stands. They're all on the same
Go on,
point.
Borough!
But if Millwall score,
I need a Borough goal.
if Millwall score, Coventry and Bristol City.
I
are
need
in
a
big
Borough
trouble.
goal here.
Come on, Borough.
Mate, we need Millwall to lose.
Carrick.
So if Millwall scored there. Oh, fuck me.
No, we need Millwall to concede. That's what we need.
Hard to believe.
Come on,
it's
Burnley.
not good.
Burnley. Oh, these fucking
Fucking hell.
guys, mate.
They're all in trouble when they come up, aren't they?
You know when we
Yeah,
call
they-
players shit that play for our teams, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, they've been.
We have never really seen shit.
No,
in our lives.
you are right. Like the standard of the quality of player in the Championship is
It's crazy.
not good.
It's crazy.
It's not good.
It's what makes it so good, though, isn't it?
Yeah, because they're all quite.
can
Also,
all
do
beat each
you know
other.
what happens? You know when you do see like a little bit of quality in
Yeah.
someone, the geezer looks like Pele,
Yeah.
like Sakamoto.
And he gets sold straight away as well.
I remember when I used to do a little bit of comms on Coventry on Championship football, and I went to Blues to see Palace against Blues in the Championship, and Zaha and Balassi that day. Oh my god,
Me, that was prime
Yeah.
chance.
it was like watching prime Ryan Giggs and Ronaldo. Like, you know, like just like oh my.
Do you know?
days.
I remember when Reece James was really young, he went to Wigan, and I remember
Yeah.
talking to a Wigan fan about him, and I went, "Is he good?" He went, "Mate, we should play him up front."
He played in midfield, didn't he, for them as well?
He did end up playing in midfield.
Yeah,
Yeah,
scored free kicks
He's
and
like,
I was
wait, we've got to play him. We've got to play him up front. He's like the best player. He's one of, you know, if you did like an all-time Wigan 11, there's a chance Reece James is in it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wasn't Enzo Maresca speaking about playing him in midfield like 2 months ago?
He tried him for one. We
did it.
did a game,
Didn't
didn't
work,
we?
yeah.
Was it? Who was it again?
He did. What? Do
Arsenal.
you know this constant?
Oh
do you know what we're
God.
doing?
Dick Steele, man.
He's constantly,
Dick Steele,
he's
that's not his surname.
constantly doing this.
Yeah.
Maresca.
That's
You've got-
surname.
Yeah,
You've got the
name's
best
Dick
player,
Steele.
the best right back at the club doesn't play right back. The best midfielder at the club doesn't play midfield. Like you know that
Yeah,
constant.
but because Forrest bottling it, you'll get into the Champions League.
Did you read? Have you seen it? It came out today, so you might not have done. Jamie Carragher's article in the Telegraph about Cole Palmer.
No,
He's like Gerrard.
I saw that one. He
Yeah,
did
yeah.
write it out. No, a new one came out today, basically saying there's nothing in it for Cole Palmer to stay at Chelsea the way it's going.
Is there any argument one more season? Just
he'll be
not
there one more
5?
season.
I don't know if
That's
he
what I'm
will.
saying.
I don't think he leaves. this summer.
I'm inclined to
That's what
say
I
that
think,
Cole
yeah.
Palmer will want to leave.
Who are the clubs that you think he could join?
I'll say my teams, and I think Buvey will counter this. But I think Man City, Manchester United, depending on what happens there, Real Madrid, obviously, but all of the super clubs, Bayern Munich and above. In this country, I think Manchester City, Manchester United in a weird way because of the Mancunian connection. Maybe Liverpool if they decided to spend some money and go.
See,
for
I
it.
don't see those teams making that move yet.
United can't do it, can they? Financially.
If they win the European Cup and
They
end
get
up
into
in the Champions League,
maybe,
yeah.
but
if they end up in the
No, but
Champions
I
League,
don't.
They need
we're
more
not
than
gonna.
Cole Palmer.
We need to spend 120 million. On
yeah, they got
it.
Bruno already as well.
It's
It's a great pass.
What a ball that is.
Oh,
It's not
good keeping, to be fair. That was a
good
great
keeping.
pass.
Yeah, good vision.
At this level, you just got to say that's a good ball.
No, but do you know
It's
what?
like in the area. Like,
Do you know what I think? I think it's interesting. Just name the clubs where there's potential, and even if we just dismiss it. So I'll go Bayern Munich and above on the continent. Bayern Munich as the baseline, and then anybody better than Bayern Munich.
And the reason I asked was because it kind of was to prove my point that I don't think those teams make the move yet.
But they can't wait either.
you can't wait for someone like Cole Palmer.
Also, you can't wait for Chelsea to potentially get good. Chelsea win the league next year. I don't think that happens, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Man City looks a lot more interesting than it did a few months ago. I think Florian
Man
Wirtz
City-
has been linked to Bayern Munich this
It's
week.
interesting because I'm glad you said that, because to me, generally speaking, when we even when we disagree, I understand your point of view. And like that's why we enjoy talking football together, right? Because even when I disagree with you, I can find logic. You know, when we've spoken about Cole Palmer in the past, you basically say no. You say it won't happen. Florian Wirtz is just not. Yeah. And I just think I just don't see it that way at all.
It changed this week. It honestly, because like Florian Wirtz had big links this week to Bayern Munich. I just think they've run out of ideas a little bit. I think Morgan Gibbs-White.
Florian Wirtz could go
double
Madrid
the money
as well
for,
if Alonso goes there.
Who's that?
No, if Xabi Alonso goes
Yeah,
Madrid,
exactly,
I think
exactly.
Wirtz could go there.
I mean, we're linked to Gibbs-White. It's just like
Gibbs-White's
I'd
good,
rather spend double on Palmer.
Yeah.
Palmer's double the player.
I think Palmer's better than Gibbs-White, but I also think Gibbs-White's a very good Premier League.
I think he's a good Premier League player. I don't
Just
think, I think he's
breaking
world
news:
class.
West Brom are 3-1 up against Luton,
So that's
which
that
means
for
Luton are pretty much down, barring a miracle.
Yeah, that's it for Luton. Great day if you're a West Brom fan, because it's always fun
Funny,
to
yeah.
relegate. Yeah,
It is fun.
It's always fun to relegate. Yeah.
We relegated Blackpool and I found it hilarious.
No, that's nasty.
They
went 1-0 up as well.
Yeah. No,
But I want them to survive.
Gareth Taylor
Underdog.
Fletcher was
Yeah.
it?
You start
Charlie
seeing-
Adam, wasn't it? Charlie Adam free
I
kick.
love it. I
Yeah,
absolutely
maybe,
love
yeah.
it. We,
Remember when Fergie knew that Liverpool wanted them and Charlie Adam was
yeah.
taking corners and he went, his corners are worth at least 20
Yeah,
million
yeah,
alone.
yeah.
The price just went
Yeah,
up.
yeah. No, I love it. I remember we relegated Bolton one year, and we were singing, you know that like wartime song, "We'll meet again."
Yeah.
That we were singing that in the ground. Don't know where.
Was Thogden there?
Fogden would have been about 8.
Yeah, he's a Bolton fan. Shout out Thogden.
He's not.
When he
He's
nicked
not.
them gloves off that
He's
kid.
not quite. I think he's a Bolton fan in his heart, but his whole life now he is actually a football fan.
He's a
isn't he?
global superstar.
He's a football.
Nah,
he
he's-
is.
Yeah.
If you,
I saw him with Wayne
if you-
Rooney on my Instagram.
Yeah,
if
he's
you
a
pay
global
him to
superstar.
be somewhere, he'll support that team.
I
Yeah.
had that conversation with him once and 90 min. Yeah, he said that to me. I'll just support anyone you want. Get me tickets.
Did he?
Yeah. I said, do you
I
want to go
respect
Stoke
it.
City?
I
Do you want
respect
to
the
go
hustle,
Stoke
yeah.
City? He's like, yeah, I'll go Stoke City.
Yeah.
I wish I
he-
could do that
do
sometimes.
you know what he's done? He's actually marketed himself in an amazing way. Because Thogden is, and he's the only person I think you can say this about, he is a professional football supporter.
Yeah.
Like, he supports the game, not the team.
I think they're very different, but it's also like that with James as well. Like
Who's
because
James?
James Alcock, because they support QPR and Bolton. They're very obviously you hate QPR and we all hate QPR.
Coventry
Nearly fell out my
City are
chair.
living on the
I nearly fell out
knife
my
edge
chair.
there. Great effort from Middlesbrough. It's the first moment of quality that we've actually seen. It's a breakaway from Middlesbrough. They slowed the pace down. There's no pressure from the Coventry midfield. Literally none. Literally none. No, still no,
This is gonna be a
no
mental stream.
pressure whatsoever. The Coventry have a midfield.
He'll do better than that.
you know-
Did you
That's
see
what I was
number
about to say.
5? He followed the geezer in red, and then as he got to the box, he just changed his run and just randomly left.
Do you know what Buvey said there? He said
mental.
you've got to do better. When you look at it in slow motion, I know that's a luxury that we have in the replay. When you watch it in slow motion and there's like no press from Coventry whatsoever.
Who's that?
Stuart McCall.
That's Stuart McCall.
Stuart
Played for
McCall,
Bradford.
Do you remember when he was drunk and broke his arm falling off the bus?
I love that.
Do you remember when they
Names like that?
yeah? Do you remember when,
What's
he was,
doing
when
there?
they got promoted and he was like standing on the bus drinking, fell off and broke his arm?
Has he
It's
got
the
a wig
start of
on?
the season.
He's got a wig on.
Nah, that's
That's
not
a wig on now.
That's
He's
a wig.
His
Scottish.
hair's always been the same.
He's always had the same
That's a
hair.
wig.
He's
I
like you.
guarantee
Mate, he's
it's a
like
wig.
you. He
I
found a
guarantee it's a wig.
Mate, he's like you.
Yeah.
He found a haircut he liked when he was 8.
I'm not 65.
and he stuck with it.
I'm not
It might-
65 years old. That's a wig.
It's not a
100%.
wig.
Well, he's dyeing it then. He's doing something heavy to his hair every single day when he wakes up.
You're obsessed with
ginger
people's
people go
bodies.
grey.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Honestly,
Every
mate, that's a
time we're
wig,
watching
Rory.
this, you go, wig, turkey. Like, what you...
Do you reckon when ginger people go grey, they dye it back to ginger?
Yeah, where'd you get
Does
the
that
colouring
happen?
from? Where'd you get the dye from? That's specialist.
I don't think ginger hair goes grey.
Although some girls now
does,
do
of course it
dye their hair
does.
ginger when they're not ginger.
Of course it
Ginger's
does.
cool
Simply
now, innit?
Red. You never seen Simply Red?
Mick Hucknell.
Yeah.
Hold him back
He's
the
gone
years.
ginger.
No, but he's not gone ginger. He's
No,
not gone ginger.
He's
He's
gone
called
grey, he's gone
Mick
grey.
Hucknall. He's
He's gone
called
grey.
Simply Red. He's not gone
was
ginger.
grey.
He's gone
He
grey.
went
He's gone grey.
ginger.
Mate, there was a time when they
His
would
glasses.
have bollocks.
Mate, they
Simply
still
Red,
are. I
man.
listen to the greatest hits every now and then.
I don't believe
album was called
in
Fairground,
many
Fairground,
things, but in you.
Yeah, great singer, man.
No,
He's in Vegas, isn't he?
Hey?
Has he
Is
got
he?
a Vegas residency?
Is he?
Does he?
I'd love to see
Oh,
this.
go on.
I'd love to see him.
I thought he had a Vegas thing. Yeah.
Fergie might be there.
Sakamoto.
He's gone off.
It's not.
He's going off.
No.
Off.
Was he injured?
Hopefully.
Coventry are fucked
Do us
here.
a favour. Oh.
No, it's all right.
Come on, Borough.
Just taking a throw in.
Come on, do it for Stuart Downing.
Van Uwick.
And his left foot. One left foot.
Come on.
Stuart Downing.
Come on,
Fuck me.
Coventry.
Well, that's a throw-in. What
Mate,
a throw-in that
he
is.
went in.
I don't count. You have to take it again.
Do you remember there was a goal in the Birmingham derby when
Enkelman.
he scored a throw-in? He threw it and nobody touched it, and the referee just because he was so terrified
No,
because of the
it hit-
atmosphere.
it hit
No, but
Enkelman's
he didn't,
foot.
did it?
It kind of hit his
I don't think
bubbled
it
over him.
did.
I think
I
it
don't
bubbled
think
his
it
foot.
Touched
did.
his foot, yeah.
Did it actually?
Yeah, I think it touched his
'Cause he
foot.
went-
That's what I'm thinking.
I
It
thought
touched
it
his foot.
didn't touch
No, it
anything,
did.
and he threw it in.
He sliced
and the
it really
and the
thin.
ref bottled it basically. The ref was like goal because it was like just an intense atmosphere.
Oh, fucking.
Them games are so. Like,
fuck
I don't
these lot,
think there's
man.
many derbies that touches that. Villa Blues.
It's a great
They are
derby. I
very
agree.
moody derbies.
Yeah.
man.
Well, I remember watching. I remember like being in awe of this. I'm not saying this in a bad way, although actually, I'm saying this in a really bad way. I totally disagree with this kind of behaviour. There was a game at St Andrews. There was a pitch invasion, and they were literally firing fireworks into the away end. Geezer's standing there, and do you know what I thought was really like ingenuitive of him? He kind of like he obviously didn't want to like give his eardrums any problems, so he had to fire the rocket, but he went like this, and he fired. He was like trying to make sure that he didn't like hurt his eardrum.
Who's that?
That's that's Lampard.
Super
Swordfish
Frank.
said, lads, have you ever been to a non-league game? I've been to a fair few.
Yeah, I've been to a
fair
few.
as well.
Yeah.
Beaconsfield.
Most recently,
Beaconsfield
I
and
went
Hendon.
to a Gloucester game.
I went to Clapton FC.
I'm a Gloucester City fan.
Rough.
Clacton or Clapton?
Clapton.
Yeah, just East London.
East London, yeah, not Clapton.
But isn't-
not Nigel Farage
Who's that
FC.
one that-
Isn't,
all the
isn't
hipsters love.
Clapton
Richmond
very
and
hipster?
something.
Yeah.
No, Clapton's where Nigel Farage is.
No,
West Essex.
Clacton is Essex.
No, Clacton is Hackney.
No, you get it the wrong way around. You get it the wrong way around.
Clapton. is Hackney.
See, like as in Eric Clapton.
Yeah, Eric
is
Clapton
Hackney.
is Hackney, yeah.
Clacton
Clacton is
Essex.
Farage.
Yeah, but Clapton is like
Clapton.
going to be full of like baggy
We
trousers
make
and
a Clap-
Yeah,
moustaches.
they're a communist football club. They're
Yeah,
run
they-
as a communist
they got-
organisation.
it's going to be full
Like
of
an
like.
actual socialist organisation.
Isn't
I
it
might go
vegan
down,
as
man.
well,
I
though?
like that.
Not vegan. No. Do you ever meet Adam Sidkey from 90 Min?
No.
No, he plays for them. Yeah.
Don't know who that is. But it's a shame because he sounds.
He might
like,
have brought you on for a brand deal. That's why I'm asking.
No,
You
never
know.
met him.
Never know.
But he must be a great player if he's playing.
He was, yeah, he was a really good footballer. Oh, Lord above. This is a long old day, innit?
It
Mate,
is,
Forest fucked it, haven't they?
potentially.
Yeah, they bottled it.
Losing to Brentford.
They're not a
I think they've
Champions
lost
League
four
club.
out of five. But I also think that we could end up in a situation where final day of the season, Chelsea and Forest have a playoff at the City Ground for Champions League football.
Oh, we
Be a
need
great game now.
You
We
beat
need-
them as well, you know. I
Like,
just
as a
think
channel,
it's-
we need.
If we have
There's
to
no
beat,
pressure on
if
you
we
on
have to
some
go
level.
there and beat them,
horror.
then I don't think we. I
You
think,
know, you're so
mate,
bad. There's no pressure.
Them at home.
If you're a generational Chelsea side with Ballack in there, Lampard, like there's a lot of pressure. You have to get into the Champions League. But these
Yeah.
Chelsea guys would actually love beating the Forest.
No, but
Love
I
it.
don't know that we beat Forest because Forest at home. Say if Forest get into a position, I think they could be out of it by then. I think they could be
I
broken.
agree.
Forest.
I agree.
But if Forest have to beat
Go on.
Chelsea, say there's a point to save Kibar. Say there's a point between
My boy
Say
is
there's,
ass.
say there's a point between Forest and Chelsea going into the final day of the season. Forest would love that. Play Chelsea at home to qualify. Yeah,
yeah.
they would love that.
I don't know how they're going to do it, to be honest.
I think they'll be out of it.
Oh,
can't
that is
lose
the
to Brentford.
post.
I think
You can't lose to
Forest won't win another game between now and the end of the season.
Yeah, they're struggling. Where's Chris Wood? I thought he was Maradona. Where is he? And you've got these guys at Fellow Shoes putting the edits out of me as what's the Wood thing that you had last week?
Also, just calling
see
out
through the
fellow
trees or
studios
something.
who we are a part of is
No, but they did an edit of me like as if I was Chris Wood.
these twats at the fellow studio.
Yeah, with a beard and all. Couldn't see the wood through the trees. Battered them in the FA Cup
Oh, yeah, that was
semi-final.
good. That was good.
Battered them in the FA Cup semi-final. They're gonna have nothing this season.
Sakamoto fouled.
Fuck off! That's not a foul, man.
That's a foul.
He went down like
That's
a
a
sack
foul.
of fucking spots.
He's fantastic, mate. Sakamoto, your mate. Where did they sign him from, Ross? Yeah, where did they sign him from? Can't hear him over there.
He's gone toilet. He'll tell us when he's
Gone toilet. Yeah, it's over for Bristol City. I said it. I was going to say it, but it never sort of came to
I've
me.
never seen
pre-stream.
these stats in the Premier League before. Look,
Last shot.
11 minutes
Yeah,
ago,
yeah.
40 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's,
No, wait.
you just don't need that
Is
stat,
that
do
the
you?
40th minute of the game? Because we
It
just
must
had a
be.
shot.
They just had a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need that stat, do you? There's just too many stats in
We just
football.
had a shot.
There's too much information.
Oostende.
Yeah, Usende. Got to clip that out. That's hilarious.
Also, never ever bend over that chair again in those shorts.
Nearly ripped. Fuck you know. It's only May the 3rd. Yeah, this can be a long old day for if you're a
When he
Bristol
comes
City
back-
fan.
And he can't use his phone. Ask him what country Oostende are from. They're Belgian.
Yeah. Oh, I knew
They're a
that.
Belgian team.
Usende are very, very famous.
Yeah. So ask him when he comes back.
You never heard of Usende before?
No, I have.
Where in Belgium are they from?
From Oostende, innit?
No, where?
Oostende.
Nah, so you're taking the piss now.
Mate,
Nah.
we were just supposed to gang up on Rory, and now you're switching it on
No,
me.
you're
bro.
taking the piss out of Ustende fans. Ustendians,
I
as they call them.
apologise, Oostende fan.
Shout out Ustende, yeah? Big club.
If you support
Who's
Oostende
this?
and you're
Who's
in the
that?
chat, you know, I thought that was Stephen.
He's
Graham,
dyeing his
bro.
hair as well. They're all fucking dyeing their hair. They're all dyeing.
Tommy, the tit, is crying, and if he isn't, he fucking well should be.
Honestly, if these lot bottle it, I'm going to fucking murder someone. I'm going to go back to Bristol, and it's going to be a long old day. Lansdowne needs a good talking to, the Lansdowns. Seriously, mate. Twine is injured.
So your family from Bristol, are they Reds?
Yeah, my dad's side Bristol City, and then mum's side Man City. So there's no Rovers, just Bristol City.
Oh, so yeah, okay, no one's.
Yeah, and I've had a few mates from school play for Bristol City. So, yeah, it's
Still played
it's a good club.
recently played for them, or
The most recent for my school, Joe Bryan.
I know that
he went,
name.
he played for Fulham. He's at Millwall now, I think. But
Sick.
he scored against you lot. That's why you know him in the League Cup.
Yeah, they beat us 4-1, didn't they? Or 4-1. I was there. They
2-1.
they ba-
Zlatan scored. Free kick.
It felt like a 4-1.
Yeah.
No, MK Dons were the one that battered us,
Yeah,
didn't it?
2-1, I think.
Oh, come on.
It's going to be a long old day if you're a Bristol City fan. Long old day. While Borough scored, what a goal this is. Ian Acho. He's come from Ustende. Where are Ustende from? No, don't
No! Ron,
Come
no!
back!
Ron, no! You see, you had to.
He scored! Coventry scored!
Oh, no!
They scored!
No!
Roars! Roars! Wrong camera! Wide roars! Rory, wide! That one! Mate, that's a great cam for that.
That is a
I've got to
great.
start doing that.
Take a picture.
Yeah, let me do it.
Put it up. Yes.
Wait, I'm doing it. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. 1
Take a picture. I want to send it to my daddy, Frank.
Send me that picture. I'm putting it on Instagram.
Ooh.
Good on there, Coventry. Just before our time, what a time to score and all.
Oh, I want Frank Lampard
Oh,
to see this.
Sakamoto from Ostende in Holland. Holland. Oh, did you not know that? It's from Holland.
You said Belgium.
I said
You
Holland.
said Belgium, you
I
fuck.
haven't said a word.
You said Belgium.
I said Belgium.
But you Googled it, got it wrong.
Yeah, it's from Holland.
I told you it was Ireland.
You said Belgium.
Same thing.
Send me the
innit?
photo. Benelux, innit?
They're a
Benelux.
Belgian
tagging you
football
now,
club, by
mate.
the
All
way.
the same thing.
They are from Belgium.
No, Benelux.
They're from Belgium, innit? I told you, like,
Are they?
You Googled it.
I did. Well, quick. I was like, where are they going to be? Ostende.
This is shit.
This is fantastic.
You fucking, what are you going on about is shit? What are you talking about?
wanted Borough
What
to
are you
win.
going on
Mate,
about?
this is fantastic. Bristol getting beat, Borough getting beat,
Bristol City.
Millwall conceding goals.
Half time in Bristol. It's Bristol
Half time
City
in Bristol,
nil.
yeah, I'll go with you now. Half time in Bristol.
PS4.
BS4.
Look at this little
Look at that little specky.
Fuck off back to the
get out
other
of
side.
here, you
Look
little
at him.
specky. Hello,
Look at him. Look, wait, look. There was only one bloke in that photo. There was only one bloke in that photo.
This is like rough, man. They might
Fuck
be,
these lot,
They
man.
might be OGs.
Fuck these lot. They're boring. Fuck Borough. They're boring.
Nah, I love
They are.
No, I don't mind Borough. And I like Carrick, but not today. Not today, sir.
Apparently,
Oh, my heart.
the lad who scored, Jack Rodoni,
Yeah.
is a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
Glory on, sorry.
Did you not know that? Jack Rodoni. Jacko, they call him.
Why would
Jacko.
double uploaded it?
Yeah, Jacko.
Oh, there it is.
Jacko Rodoni.
Someone said Rory's shorts are kid-sized swimming trunks.
Get out of it.
Ball in. They're in. Do you know
Oh,
what?
I thought this was half time,
This is what's
man.
going to
Still
happen.
going.
Coventry are going to win. Bristol City will lose. And Millwall get in the fucking playoffs.
Do you mean?
Mark my words now.
Do you know that
can check
Jack
this out for
Rodoni?
free.
I vaguely remember him scoring goals for
Half time,
Huddersfield.
0-0.
Where's he running
1-0.
to? He needs a piss. Where's he running to?
Jack Rodoni. What a boy. Go on,
Rodoni,
son.
fantastic.
I remember him.
Yeah, he's
Scoring goals for
fantastic.
Huddersfield, if I remember rightly. Do you remember?
No,
You've got no football knowledge.
What,
no?
Huddersfield?
Yeah, scoring goals.
Remember
goals
they beat you at Stamford Bridge, didn't they?
Yeah,
To
they
survive.
did, mate.
Yeah, I don't know. How do we know the things we know?
Oh, wait, you're thinking they also knocked us out the cup in like 99.
Oh, right, I was thinking about Wagner
Yeah.
when they're in the Prem. It's a nice kit, and I like the sky blue.
PUSB.
What does that mean?
Play up Sky Blues.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Play up Sky Blues. Is that what
Oh.
it's like?
No, they sing. Do you know that song? Do you remember that band? That
Blues,
awful
play
band from the early 2000s.
5.
No,
Five?
they were
No, they were a good
they were
band.
more 90s. But skinny jeans and all that. We live and die in these towns.
Blazing
The
Squad.
Enemy.
The enemy, yeah. Were they from Coventry? Wow.
They're the
One hit
second
wonder,
best
weren't
band to be ever from Coventry.
Who's
Name
the
the
first?
Name the first.
Chaz and Dave.
No, they're obviously from Tottenham.
S Club 7.
No, they're from all over. 7 of them.
Mystique.
No, they're from London. All I want is
Is
to
to
be
be
with
with
you.
you.
Yeah. Your time, my time, show time. Let's roll. Let's ride.
Oh, Alicia Dixon.
Alicia
man.
Dixon.
Unreal.
What, she's from Coventry?
No, she's from Mystique.
Who's
Dick.
from Coventry then? Who's
Name-
from Coventry?
The specials.
Avril Lavigne.
Oh, the special.
She's brown bread. You should. R.I.P.
No, she's
Avril
not,
Lavigne's not dead.
man.
Avril Lavigne is dead.
Avril Lavigne.
She's dead.
Avril Lavigne
Who's
is
the
not
lead
dead.
singer of the
Skater
specials?
boy.
What's his name again? I forgot his name.
He just died.
Yeah. What's his name?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
He had a rough childhood. Have you ever heard about his childhood? Fuck you know. I can't believe they not made a movie about it.
He was a skater boy. Said to you
That's
later,
Avril
boy.
Lavigne. You
He
just said
wasn't
Avril.
good
You said
enough
Avril
for
Lavigne.
her. Now he's a superstar,
You know who else from
slamming
Coventry?
on his guitar.
Punjabi MC.
I love Punjabi MC. He played in a restaurant I was at the other day. It's not even a joke.
What restaurant?
It's called the Ambassadors Club.
Man's playing in restaurants now.
Mate, it's
I hate
a
when
wicked.
Punjabi MC comes on in the club, by the way.
Punjabi MC's
You know when
amazing.
Punjabi MC comes on, or that Jay-Z version, everyone looks at the brown guys,
Right.
man.
What?
Sad.
What?
Like, go on, do your
Mate,
bulb thing.
there's an amazing restaurant. There's an
Go on,
amazing.
turn them bulbs, and then you have to do it. Sadly, with a sad face, you have to go like this. I don't want to do it anymore.
There's an amazing restaurant that's open. It's like a restaurant / club in Mayfair. It's called the Ambassadors Club, and I had on the night that I was there, it was Punjabi MC and do you know Steel Bangles
Yeah, but still
I've heard of
better.
them.
Class, great producer.
was there the same night.
I like
It was
Steel
great.
Bangles.
It was
Good
great.
lad.
You mean you got? We'll go to this restaurant. It's so good.
Why would I love it?
What are you talking about?
No, sorry, I'm making an inappropriate
What are you
joke.
talking about?
That I
This is in
only
London.
usually make when we're not on camera, so it's my fault. It's half time in the Sky Bet Championship. Lads, anyone going to help me?
What? I'm looking at the table. I'm looking at the scores.
Read some scores out.
I'm not reading all of them out.
Do it like
What's
you're
the
that
fucking
guy.
point?
Nah,
No, I'm not.
focus.
What, like that boring guy?
Bristol City 0, Preston
I
North End 1,
don't read that one out.
Burnley 1, Millwall
The
1.
way it is, Bristol City's still in the playoffs.
Coventry City won.
The last few weeks.
What was it they used to talk about? The pool.
Classified.
The
That's what they
pool
called
as
it.
well.
Classified, wasn't it?
He died, didn't he? That guy.
Did
Rest
he?
in peace, yeah.
Is that why they cancelled it? Remember, because
Canada, he
the
died.
big
No,
thing
they
was
did
that
it.
the BBC stopped doing the
the
classified.
BBC stopped doing it and TalkSport carried it
Started
on and
doing
made it their thing. We do the classified, yeah. But I don't know why it's such a big deal.
It was just like a
So who's in the playoffs at the moment? Have we got a
Coventry
as
and
it
Bristol
stands?
City. But
What, we're
Coventry go above Bristol
we're
City. I
both
think
there.
it's Bristol City.
So at the
think so.
moment, we're both.
But you
Yeah,
can't
both
risk
in.
it.
Both in right now.
But at the moment,
Okay, so Millwall scored, then that's it. So Bristol City can't. It's fucked. It's fucked. It's over.
why?
Because Millwall will nick a goal and it's over for Bristol City. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I am now.
Millwall will nick a goal against Easop.
I need
Scott
Millwall
Parker.
to win.
So if Millwall win, Coventry and Millwall make it. Yeah. So Millwall
Imagine a
completely have it in
Coventry
their own
Millwall
hands.
final in the playoffs.
Mate, that'd be so good.
I'll be
Millwall in the playoffs. Also, it's quite good for me. for Millwall to make it, because what I want is, if Coventry don't make it, you want more than one option to get that I want up. So I want Sunderland up, I want Coventry up. I
You
quite
want
like
Millwall
Millwall.
up? You
I'd
like
like
Millwall?
Millwall up, yeah. It'd be great.
There's a lot of talk about what school you went to, Buvey, in the chat.
Yeah.
Few people have asked, did you go to a private school in Clifton?
No, not Clifton.
Clifton's an
someone went-
area of
No.
Bristol.
You defo went Ashton Park or Bemmy Down.
Who knows? I'm not going to say.
You smiled at the second
Who
one.
knows? Bemmy Down's a rough school, mate. Rough school. Bems is a
Did you
rough
go
part of the world.
there? Did you go?
I grew up near Bemster.
What's it
but,
called? Bems. B-E-M.
Bemmy
You're
Down.
allowed to say what
Bemster.
school you went
What's it
to.
called?
You
I'm
don't
not
still
sure
go there, do you?
Bemmy Down is in Bedminster.
B-E-M. Bemington is what the area is.
Bedminster. Bedminster.
Oh, Bedminster.
Yeah. That's where Bristol City are based.
Bedminster.
Why are you scared to
Bedminster.
say what school
Bemmy.
you went to?
Oh, Bedminster.
You're not
It's
going to
not
go back.
interesting, is it? Why
No
is
one's
it
going to meet you
interesting?
at the gates and beat you up.
No, I'm not
What
saying
school
why.
did you go to, bro?
Sylvia Young Theatre School, Marylebone.
There you go.
Wow.
Wait, that's like a primary school.
It's a theatre school.
So I always thought you went primary and secondary, and that was like an extracurricular thing.
No.
That's like a proper
That's
school.
a proper school, yeah.
Fuck it.
You have to do secondary, even if you're like a footballer or anything. You have to do at least.
Yeah,
Well, you have to do up to
60. You
15,
can't leave.
16.
You can't leave education until 16.
Yeah. Because even if you're a footballer, you have to do the qualifications in.
If you're an actor,
In the
as
training
well.
ground or
If you're an,
whatever.
if you're an
Yeah,
actor,
yeah.
they have like so like Daniel Radcliffe would have had like millions and millions of pounds by the time he was 14. It's
crazy.
He still had to like complete school and do his GCSEs and that.
That's crazy, isn't it, man?
Thogden would have had millions and millions of pounds, but he still had to complete school.
Brogdon's older than you think he is. That's for sure.
He's also a lot richer than you think he is.
Yeah. It's a good goal. It's a great header there. Rodoni. Oh, yeah, I remember him scoring goals at Huddersfield.
You should have said that 5
AFC
minutes
Wimbledon
ago.
as well, if I'm right.
Mate, Borough are coming back in this game, you know.
I'm not
No.
sure. It's a
Bor-
good header.
Borough are going to win 2-1.
Why-
Good keeper could have got to it, but it's a good header.
I haven't seen empty seats. Are we going to talk about them or not?
It is. It
No,
was
you're not-
just before
No,
half
It's
time.
half time, mate. It's 44 minutes. They're
Well,
having a point.
we'll check again.
It's
I've seen something about the game.
mate,
Although I
follow-
did see it at
I
the
do
start of the
follow
game as well.
Coventry City. I do follow Coventry
Home
City
and
on
away.
social media, and they are officially sold out today.
I do follow Coventry City home and away on social media. It's what Rory's doing.
They had a chance, didn't they? A couple of chances.
There's not been many chances. has
Conway's
there?
been rubbish. That was a good chance.
Oh,
He should have fucking hit
could
the
have scored
target
that.
there. What are you doing? Just hit
Who
the
did
target.
Illing Jr. play for?
Fucking
Who?
He played
He's on
for
loan
some.
from Villa.
Who?
He's on loan from Villa.
Yep.
That's the one.
Oh,
Mate,
Bloody
why?
hell!
Sorry, lads.
Bloody hell!
Your mic's
You
in
can't
front of
do
you.
that
Came out of
here.
nowhere. Sorry.
That's unacceptable
Well,
behaviour.
I
didn't
Mate,
come
you're
out
a
of nowhere.
polite man.
I apologise.
Yeah,
They came out of nowhere.
that was unbelievable because also it was like a real
Too
rumble.
early in the day. I'm more switched on later at night. I'm a night owl.
I'm not a night owl.
You're an early riser.
I'm a very early riser. Yeah, yeah, and it's nothing to do with my kid either. I always wake up.
When
early.
would you get
But I
up
go to
normally
bed-
without an alarm?
I go-
6, 5.
Six, not 5.
Is that down to the
6.
acting career and like having to get up early?
Mate,
for
I
that?
go to bed early. I like a kit.
Yeah.
I love going to bed. My favourite part of the day is going to bed. on the opposite of that that guy who like sellotapes his mouth closed and that. He
Oh,
likes
yeah.
waking up. I like going to bed.
Yeah.
By 9 o'clock, I'm
Lights out.
yeah.
Did you put
Oh, yeah.
earplugs in?
Yep, I've got some amazing ones.
The phone ones.
I've got some amazing earplugs. They're called loop earplugs. Fucking unbelievable,
What,
mate. They
moulded to
fit
your ear?
right in. They're not.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not dear. They fit right in. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I wear them. I wear an eye mask. I've got my gum shield because I'm a grinder. I fucking love it. Go to bed. Boy.
MC Grinder.
I make my room as well. I've got this like aircon unit thing. I make the room freezing.
Yeah, that's what you got to
And
do.
then you can get warm, innit?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm
Get cozy in there. I get in the bed. It's shivering. I'm like,
That's what it has to be.
yeah, like when the cover, which is freezing, touches my bollocks, which are warm. It's like bang. I'm like, oh my god. And then over the it levels
Fat
up.
boys shrivel up.
Yeah.
Retreat!
Yeah, fucking hell, where'd they go? Yeah. I went for a Christmas
I'm a
morning
bad
swim.
grinder as well, man.
Grind my teeth.
My teeth
I have to
always
wear
hurt.
this thing.
Mouth guard.
Yeah. Because I
I'm
grind my
supposed,
teeth.
I should have one, but I don't.
Yeah, but I was getting this thing called tooth wear. My teeth were like wearing out. This is so boring. Talk about something else.
Well,
Buvey, talk about football.
look, it's been a beautiful day in the championship. That's all I can say.
There we go. There's the football insight you came for. Buvey, give me. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to.
We should do those games.
I'm going to give you both a quiz. I've got a
Let's
great.
do that 2-club game thing
okay,
again.
I'm gonna. Okay, let's do it. But don't say mad club.
Why?
What are we doing?
I'm going to read out some super chats.
Someone wanted our thoughts on Reading being bought by Wickham former owner Rob Couhig.
Yeah, look, boring club, aren't they? Really? You don't want them to go out of business, but they are boring, aren't they?
Right, I'm going to show you pictures, and you have to name everyone in this picture. Okay? I'm going
You
to
have
show
to
it to
show
the
people at
audience.
home
I'm going
as
to
well.
show it to the audience first. I'm going to come to the camera. Is that the way to do it? I'm going to show the audience.
Turn it around now and see, we'll see if we get. No, you're gonna have to come close.
I'll come to the camera. Right, you two can't look.
What are we doing? Okay, I'm not looking.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The state of the club at 1:30 in Saturday afternoon.
What are we doing?
Right. Buvey, you two have to name everyone in that.
Such a thing. Name everyone in there.
I can't see it.
I'm coming back to you. I'm letting the audience see it.
Is that Ronaldo on the left?
I can see Roberto Carlos and Rivaldo.
Ronaldo on the left.
Carlos Puyol. I can't see it. Can you come back here, please?
Hey, who's the woman?
There's a woman there.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Pio, Maldini, Giggsy, Figo, Rivaldo, Carlos.
Why did your accent get weirder towards the
That's
end?
how you say it in Spanish. Yeah,
it
shout
again
out everyone watching
Say it
at
again in
home.
Spanish, Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos.
Okay, right. You two say a football
That was
team
the
after 3
shittest game
seconds.
ever.
Yeah, what was that? You just showed us a
You
photo
showed
on
us a picture
Twitter.
of 10 of the most
Jack's pulling his
recognisable
hair out.
footballers in the
Jack's
world.
pulling his hair out.
Right. Okay. I'm going to give you.
random
Okay. Right. Ready? You ready to play a game? Here we
Yeah,
go.
let me show you
Right.
something
You
now.
two have to name a player that has played for both of these clubs. The two
Oh,
clubs are
Jesus.
Arsenal and
Bristol City.
no.
Andy Cole.
Arsenal and. But you have to say more than one, so it's going to be easy
Let's
to
say
begin with.
Tottenham.
But then you
Let's say
get
Tottenham.
right. You have to say a minimum of 5 between the two of you. You're on the same team.
5.
Arsenal and Aston Villa.
Arsenal,
Paul Merson.
Aston Villa. Emi Martinez.
That's only
Arsenal.
2. You've got
Robert
You've got
Pires.
1 minute in total.
Robert Perez is a great one. Well done, Booth. He's got 2 more.
Oh, it's tricky. It's tricky. Tricky old game.
Arsenal and Aston Villa.
It's a tricky old game.
So you've got 3.
We need 2 more. Wait.
Let us know in the comments.
No, don't let us know in the comments.
Yeah, wait. Engage in the comments, please.
Yeah, engage in the
Engage, but you two can't look. Right. Arsenal and Aston Villa, 5
Do you
players.
even have 5?
Yeah, I have 1 more.
comments. No, there must be 5.
There's 14 in total.
Oh, is there?
So we got Emi Martinez,
You've got 3. You've got Emi Martinez,
Paul Merson.
Robert Pires.
This is tricky, man. Oh,
There's going to be some obvious ones we're forgetting.
There's not many obvious ones.
Did Alan Smith play for both? You know the commentator.
No.
Not
No.
on this list.
No. Any clues, mate?
Third choice goalkeeper.
Third choice keeper. Yeah. I know. Taylor.
Correct.
Stuart Taylor.
Yeah. What a shout by me.
What a
What a
shout,
shout.
by me.
Come on.
1 more.
One more clues.
Wait.
I'll tell you what I'll give you. It's difficult.
There's one that's played for both in the last 5 years.
Ooh. And we've not said him. Emi
Not said
Martinez.
him. Not said him.
Huh?
You've not said him. No.
It's too hard. I've just looked it up. It's too hard. Okay, you've
Centre
passed
back.
this test. You got all the ones. You got all the ones you should have got.
I got more.
You got all the ones you should have got. Right, next clubs.
Wait, can you tell me who that was?
It's Callum Chambers.
Yeah, Callum.
Oh,
Great.
he got relegated with Cardiff City.
Okay, the next game is name 4 players who have played for Tottenham and Newcastle. 4 players between you. Go.
David Ginola.
1,
Stephen Carr.
2.
Les Ferdinand.
Let's
3.
find a great one.
Oh, Lord above. Oh, Sol Campbell.
Yes,
Yeah.
4. Well done.
Nice,
4.
Booth.
Right, Buvey, you won. Now you ask us.
Wait, thought we were on the same team.
Yeah, but it's just.
I thought we were
it's just-
competing.
No, you're on the same team.
Now we
You
need to
both-
compete. That makes
Right.
it interesting.
Right, go. Ask
2
us.
clubs.
Yeah, just say 2 clubs, and me and Adam will think of 4 players or whatever.
Okay. Newcastle and Nottingham Forest.
Steve Stone.
Do you know the answers?
I don't know. I just gave you 2 random clubs.
Steve Stone. He's definitely a Geordie, and he played for Forest.
There's one this season. It's obvious.
Chris Wood.
Yeah. There's another one as well.
I
Actually.
was going to say Chris Wood, but the Newcastle
So
bit,
Chris Wood,
There's
Steve Stone,
Another obvious one.
Steve Stone, Chris Wood.
I'm struggling on these 2 teams.
There's one right now playing for Forest. Okay, no. Let us know in the comments.
Steve
Damn.
Stone's incorrect, by the way.
Geordie, though. Where's he born? Where's he born?
Geordie, though.
Born in Gateshead.
Born in Gateshead.
He was in Forest Youth System, though.
Oh, Terry Hall's from the specials.
Terry Hall, yeah. I knew that.
Fucking hell.
It's a different game.
You heard about his
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he died in like about 2
couple
years
years
ago,
ago,
didn't he?
yeah.
5? Did you say 5 years ago? Fuck, that's
No, I
quite
didn't say 5.
quick. Oh, right. Yeah, it's about 2
Might have been
years.
5.
Yeah.
Rat
Rat Race got to be top 5 songs.
Race, yeah.
I can't think of any more Newcastle. I've got 2. Adam, we've got to get 4 in total. You've got
Stephen
Come on,
Carr
lads.
played for Forest.
No, you're just saying random names.
I know he played for Blues, didn't he?
Ian Wone.
Is it
Ian
Not on
Wone.
this list, hold on.
Ian Wone?
You have to know the one playing right now. He's playing right now.
I said
for
Chris
Forest.
Wood.
Oh, right now for Forest as well. Come on, lad.
Oh, what's his name?
What position?
It's a centre back.
Murillo. Or
No.
Milenkovic.
Buvey sleeps alone. Who fucking writes this shit? Not a bad thing to
So
sleep alone.
just do their team. Milenkovic, Olarena.
There's actually 2 more current players, I think.
All right, I'll do one because you're being ridiculous
Hang on.
about it. No, I'm gonna have to
No,
do
no,
it.
no.
But they're not even.
You
It's
go on.
obvious.
Go on.
He's playing right now for Forest. Right now.
2 players playing right now for Forest.
Yeah.
2.
And
What's his name? I
Matt
can see his
Sells.
face. Elliot.
Matt
Elliot.
Sells is
Matt
correct.
Sells,
Matt
yes.
Sells
Something Elliot.
So I've
another
got
one.
3.
Is it Elliot?
another one.
Elliot,
Yeah, Elliot Anderson.
Anderson.
Yeah, correct.
So 4. Okay, we did it. So I got 3 of them. So you lost.
I got Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, you got Elliot Anderson. I got Matt Sells.
One of your fellas was just born in Gateshead.
Yeah, that counts. It's even better. I knew that Steve Stone was born in Gateshead. That's fucking great knowledge. That's fucking unbelievable knowledge. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Steve Stone, born in Gateshead. That is mental skill.
Dressed up as a bumblebee,
Martin
bro.
Keown.
What's your thoughts?
Who?
Some bird in Bristol City.
Dressed up as what?
Some lady was dressed up as a bumblebee.
Well, it can't be Bristol City fan. No way.
You're going to feel like a right Wally if you don't make the playoffs and you've got to travel home dressed as a bee.
It can't be a Bristol City fan.
Aren't you called the
Right,
Bees?
Adam, say 2 more. Say 2 clubs.
Robins.
Me and Buvey, we haven't been on a team yet. Go. And we got to name 4.
We done that one.
He dies as Earlet.
You're obsessed.
No, he dies
That's
there.
Steve Gibson. His son, nepotism. His son used to play centre half. Remember that Gibson?
Darren Gibson.
No.
Is that his son?
No. Ben Gibson.
Ben Gibson.
Yeah.
He was fucking useless.
Tottenham and
Bristol City.
no Premier League.
Tottenham and
Maybe.
Fulham.
Oh, Steve Mobronk. Senderos? No.
No. Tottenham and Fulham.
Oh, the
Louis Saha.
Dempsey.
Yeah.
Louis Saha.
There's
Dumfrey.
a couple of
Fulham and Tottenham, eh? Wow.
We got Louis Saha. We got Steve Mabronk.
Oh, the fucking one they always go on about, Spurs fans, the midfielder. Not Chadley, the other one. Basu,
Dembele.
Dembele.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. And then...
Musa Dembele, isn't it?
no. Is it Musa?
Yeah, Musa Dembele.
Tricky.
Some big names.
there's one
in that
right
set.
now.
It's second half now at Ashton Gate. Coventry are walking out as well. Big names.
Some big names, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. I've just thought of one.
Fulham. Tottenham.
The fella that played for Manchester United
Not Andy Cole.
didn't play for Tottenham.
Oh, no. Tricky.
Golden Boot winner.
Golden Boot
At
winner.
Tottenham.
No, at United.
Premier League Golden Boot.
You said Saha.
It's not
No,
Saha.
he never played for Fulham. Sorry,
No,
Tottenham.
Saha is correct, but it's...
Saha is
it's
correct.
Saha
Oh
played
shit,
for
he did.
Tottenham.
Saha is correct. I did
Sorry,
get
yeah,
that.
sorry, I got that one wrong. Go on. But yeah, there's
A Golden Boot winner at Man United who played for Fulham.
In the 90s.
nope.
Nope.
What, more
2000s?
recent?
He helped
Oh,
us get our
Berbatov.
Berbatov. Yeah.
He helped
was
us get
good
our
for Fulham
19th
as well.
league title.
Remember that touch? It goes in the air
Yeah.
at Craven Cottage and it's 100 feet in the
Yeah.
air and he touches it.
There's a clip of Matter doing that at Old Trafford.
That's natural
It's
ability,
unbelievable.
Berbatov, man.
Yeah.
Have you seen him now? Like in recent months, he does videos where he has footballs being blasted at him at like 100 miles per hour and he just brings them down.
I like him as a pundit as well because he's so hard. I like those harsh pundits.
Yeah.
I like. Have you ever heard
Van der Vaart.
Yeah, and
Van der Vaart.
Schneider
Yeah.
crucifies everyone.
who's he slagging off
The
recently?
keeper.
Van der Vaart was going in on Saka recently. I found that
Was
quite
he?
funny
Yeah.
as well.
Schneider got the hump with
He was slacking off.
Thibaut Courtois off the back of the Declan Rice free kick.
Was he really? He should have done better.
Schneider was like, the keeper has to save that.
I think
All he
one
has to get
of
his
them.
wall in the right place.
One of them is bad from him. You could argue.
I think the first one. I think the one with the wall. You know when it curled around the wall.
Yeah, you think that's not good enough?
Schneider thought it was. I
Yeah.
think it was harsh.
What a player he was, by the way.
Yeah, he should have won a Ballon d'Or that year. Who
Was
won
he
it?
better than Messi?
Who won it
Messi
that
or
year?
Ronaldo?
Messi, was it Messi?
Always
2010.
Messi and Ronaldo.
Do you know who it was
Except
that year?
Modric.
2010. Because I
I'd
don't
guess Messi.
because Inter won the treble, including obviously the Champions League,
And beating Barcelona. on
and
the way.
beat Barcelona along the way. Doesn't feel quite fair, does it?
But then he wasn't the best player in the world.
No, but
I know.
but
I know.
if
it's
Messi's
ridiculous.
alive, then it's always Messi, which
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
doesn't make sense.
It's
Then
boring. I know. But it's like when Modric won it, it should have been Messi again.
But by your logic, it means that if Messi was born, or it means that if Messi was a professional footballer, he wins it because he is on some level.
Yeah, I
the
think from
most-
2007 he was the best player in all of football until 2022.
I probably agree with you, but that doesn't mean that
07
he
was
peaked.
Kaka.
That doesn't mean that he peaked every single.
07 was Kaka. He wasn't that yet.
Also, do you think it's right to judge
the
Messi by a
Champions League.
different standard? Like
In
he has
07?
to be the best
He's
version of
Arsenal,
himself.
06.
So AC Milan won it.
No, 06, 07.
But Messi
won.
wasn't playing.
Messi
in
won the
06
Champions League with
when they won
Frank
it.
Rijkaard.
He wasn't playing though.
No,
He was behind Larson and
He's
Eto'o
got
and-
a medal.
He
He's
did-
got a
he
medal.
did have a medal.
But he wasn't playing. That's why, because the conversation this week has been, is Yamal better at this age than Messi was at this age?
I
And
think he
like
is.
the thought is Messi became consistent at 21, right?
Yamal's played 100 games already.
It's mad, isn't it? But
I've
yeah,
never seen anything like it really at that
That
level.
best player
beautiful.
in the world then was Kaka. 07, clearly.
That season, yeah, that season.
And then Ronaldo won it off
Man
him.
City tried to bid 100 mil for him. Remember that?
Yeah.
Chelsea were after him
And
every
John
year
Terry.
as well, Kaká.
And there were City fans outside the Etihad celebrating with like a
Yeah,
silhouette.
they
of
thought
him,
he'd
innit?
signed.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
John Terry was a big one. They offered him 100 grand a week back then.
He said he
was
had
a lot of
sleepless
money.
nights about that.
Well, you would have, wouldn't you? Like,
But like considering the reputation he used to give and the pro, like I'd never leave Chelsea type figure he was. You'd
I think
never.
that's why it would be a sleepless night, though.
Yeah.
Someone offers you something.
It's never the right approach, is it? When you get taken over like
Also,
that, like
Abramovich was
you'd be a
his
mercenary. As much as John Terry's a great professional, you'd get 90% of him. You'd never get
Coventry
100%.
are in. Ellis Sims couldn't get onto it. Good clearance by the defenders.
Need to watch this game, man. Oh, it's a fucking embarrassment, mate.
Played.
Any
Borat.
Burnley scores, please, Jack. Please let me. Don't tell me if Millwall score.
Blackburn have scored. I think that's somehow relevant as well.
It is relevant, but Blackburn needs a lot to go their way.
He's a lot, man. Venky's and all that. Fuck off, man. Terrible.
Wait,
owners.
actually, Blackburn may have just replaced Bristol City in 6th position.
Yeah. Sad day, man.
You're so.
That's actually no, that's a
beautiful.
great day. Blackburn coming up would be class.
You just said they were smaller than Borough. Make your mind up.
Blackburn.
Make your
I
mind
never
up.
said that.
You did.
Blackburn are smaller than Borough.
I never said that for one.
I
No,
said
maybe
it,
you're in
I
the
said it,
toilet.
and it's
Maybe you're in the
100%
toilet.
true.
No.
Of course it is.
They've never won. When have
Blackburn
Borough won
are
the Division
bigger
1
than-
title?
Sorry, Blackburn are bigger than Borough.
Yeah, they
Of
are.
course they're not.
They are.
They are.
Of course they're
They
not.
are,
No,
yeah.
they're not.
To me, they are.
They are.
No, they've won it. They've had an amazing time of it. Don't get me wrong. Like that team.
But that does
Shearer
matter.
and that.
Winning a league title matters.
It does. But they're not.
Have Borough
big
ever
club-
won a league title?
No, of course not. But
Yeah, but like West Brom have won a league title. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Huddersfield,
Preston have won a
Northampton.
league.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
West Brom are a big team.
Yeah, West Brom are a big side. West Brom are bigger than Borough.
West Brom and Borough are a similar stature, I think, because West Brom's success was.
I think Borough are bigger than West Brom.
No, West Brom are bigger than Borough.
You think?
But you can't then say Blackburn because Blackburn aren't bigger than both West. Blackburn aren't
But
bigger
I
than
think
West Brom
that's
or
because,
Borough.
like, when I grew up in the early
Blackburn
90s,
had a
Borough
great
were a
team.
Premier League team, innit?
Yeah, but Blackburn just had a good team. They had
Mark
one
Hughes.
good team.
Robbie Savage in midfield.
Blackburn as a place. How many people live in Blackburn?
Blackburn. Blackburn's a great.
500,000.
No way.
Not
500,000 in
a
Liverpool.
fucking chance.
500,000 in Liverpool, Booth.
I bet it's 500,000 in Burnley. Someone Google it.
No, mate.
What is it? Blackburn is in Burnley, yeah?
No,
Blackburn's got
is-
500,000
Blackburn and
people
Burnley
in
are
it.
completely separate towns.
I bet it's 500,000. I'll put money on it. It's close to
Okay,
500,000.
hang on. I'll put money on it.
Oh,
Hang on. Don't say the
it's
answer.
It's a saying. It's a saying.
I'll put money on it. No, Buvey, there's
pint, a pint,
there's a pint
what
in our pub.
It can't
Bristol
just be if
City
I'm
drop
wrong
out
by
of the playoff.
one, then
Okay,
you get
you're wrong
Boovies
by
head.
100,000. You're wrong by a minimum of
No,
100,000.
but you have to give a number,
Okay,
and then whoever's closer,
okay.
like price is right.
I think in Blackburn there are we're talking population of Blackburn
Population of Blackburn, 500,000.
200,000.
Okay, fine.
What you got?
No, I'm going less. Hang on.
No, he's done it. Final answer.
175.
What's your answer, Booth?
He said 500,000.
500,000.
And I say
Whoever's
175.
closer has a pint.
I think it's less than 175, but I'll
Alright,
stick
mate.
to
Not
it.
less than 175. I bet it's $500,000.
The answer is, as of the 2021 census, approximately, it's a six-figure number.
Give
I'll
it
go
to me.
from the back
Yeah, yeah.
to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the last number's 0,
Yeah.
0,
Yeah.
8. So there's at least 800 there.
Oh, why'd you say it like that, man?
Then we got 4,
Oh,
5, 1.
I was-
154.
And I said 175,000. I said 100.
why just say it like that, man?
I absolutely.
If I just say it, it's boring.
Buvey, occasionally you have to say, Rory, you smashed that.
You smashed that, and I owe you a pint.
Shake
I
his
can't wait. I'm looking forward to that.
100%.
Looking forward to that. Yeah, mate, there's 500.
I'm just overestimating how many
These
people are in the
places
country. Do you know what I mean?
But do you know what? This is why, on some level, Burnley Football Club have the most loyal fan base in the world. Because Burnley, I think there's about 100,000 people that live in Burnley, and they get 30,000 football fans.
Yeah. High
Here's a great
percentage.
question for us. I have one. It's from William Edward Santiago. Great name. Powerful name.
That's a powerful name.
Got to read it out. Said, I have won 7 league titles in my career, 5 in the Premier League. I played in 5 Champions League finals. I played for 2 Premier League clubs. I have played with Pablo Zabaleta and Kingsley Coleman. Who am I?
Man City, Bayern Munich players. Leroy
Was it
Sané.
5 Champions League?
Leroy Sané.
No, he said 5
I don't know the
Champions
answer,
League.
but
He said 5 Champions League titles.
Oh, 5 Champions Leagues.
he played in 5 Champions League finals. I feel like the answer to this is
No, it need,
Patrice Evra.
Patrice Evra.
He played in 1 for Monaco.
When would he have played with Zabaleta?
He played. That's the things I haven't got. But he played
West
in
Ham.
1 Champions League final for Monaco. He played for
good
West
shout. It
Ham.
might be West Ham. Yeah. Well, he played.
He played
definitely
3
played at West
Champions
Ham.
League finals for United and 1 for Juventus.
Yeah, he played with him at West
So
Ham.
he's definitely played 5 Champions League finals.
It's Evra.
I think that's
Coleman for France. Yeah, you're spot on.
Ever, isn't it?
You're spot on, mate.
Yeah. I forget that Evra ever was at West Ham.
Yeah, same. He just after Marseille, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Could also be Tevez.
He didn't play for 5.
Nah, 5 Champions League finals.
No.
Oh yeah. Yes, Evra.
That's the point. You can't even fucking look at these lot, man. Fuck you. No, it's like, it's a fucking disgrace, man.
Do you want us to turn the second screen off?
I can't even look at these, man. I play long ball as well. Can't stand these lot, man. Seriously, mate. It's just like, when's Lansdowne going to put his finger
Is
out?
that a penalty, ref? Booth?
No. Let him have it, man. Fuck these lot.
When's who going to pull his finger out?
Hmm?
Who?
What did you say?
You just said when's someone going to pull their finger out? Who?
No, Lansdowne. Spend some money. Come on, mate.
I got my eyes
Spend some
on
money.
You. I can
Won't
feel
bring
you
that back
kicking
to
me.
me?
Got
Plymouth
my
1,
eyes
Leeds
on you.
1, Portsmouth 1, Hull 1. You're singing Jay Sean over there.
You know where I'm gonna be.
You know who I was listening to the other day?
So
Remember Ragga?
beautiful. Yeah. I'm so comfortable. Girl, what you wanna see? Wanna see me get down on my knees? Wanna see me beg? I'm begging you, please. Ooh, girl, I wish I knew your word. I think I'm losing my head over you. What a...
And then what's that MC called in there? 2Play.
Yeah. That was a great, great tune.
Then you had that other one. Come on, baby, got ooh.
Angel Eyes.
Oh, fuck me.
Bristol in big trouble here.
Yes.
If you lose, you got to get your Bristols out. That's fair. People have been asking for that for years.
Oh,
They have.
what a
No,
goal.
They call
by
it a
Pompey.
pepperoni.
What are you on about? You got bigger nipples than me.
Oh,
You do.
God. That might be a quote you never thought, Amble. Quote you never thought you'd hear on the club.
Fucking get out the pitch.
You've
man.
got
Get out
bigger
the fucking
nipples
pitch.
than
Get out
me.
the fucking pitch. Get out the pitch. I can't stand. I can't watch these lot.
No, Bristol
Nah,
City.
he plays long ball, Manning.
Mate, sometimes
Back
direct
three, long
approach,
ball.
direct approach isn't the worst
It's
thing in the world.
works a little bit,
Mate,
but
Borough are asking too many questions
what's
here
that?
as well.
What's that?
Oh my god! It's
not a foul.
If you played that properly, it was in.
Just keep
Championship's good league, man.
Keep
good
it,
league.
man.
I
Jason
quite
Knight.
like the playoffs as they are at the moment. I'd maybe take Sheffield United out.
A Millwall win at the moment.
No, it's Sheffield United, Sunderland, Coventry, Blackburn. Like, I don't
yeah.
mind any of
I don't really want
Sunderland,
Sheffield-
Coventry, Blackburn coming
Yeah, I
up.
don't really want Sheffield
I don't
United.
want Sheffield United.
Neither do I.
I'd rather that be Borough.
Rather it be Sheffield
Or West Brom.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, or Wednesday. I'd love Wednesday to come up.
3 coming on. Fucking hell. Most Bristolian name ever coming on now. He's from West Ham. Earthy. Most Bristolian name ever. But he's from London. He's a West Ham academy kid, but he's very, very, very talented.
Is it?
Earthy, yeah. Very highly rated.
Earthy.
But he's the most Bristolian name ever.
What's his first name?
Oh, I don't know. But he's very good, apparently.
Come on, Mickey Carrick. We need a goal, son. It's Carrick.
Oh, it's a fucking
You
embarrassment.
know.
But do you know what? The owners don't give a
to
fuck about Bristol City, man. They got the basketball team, they got the rugby team. It's a fucking
What
joke.
basketball? Basketball in
Bristol
Bristol?
Bears, mate, or something like that. It's just embarrassing.
They
It's
prioritised
fucking
the Bristol Bears over the Bristol City.
You know, Man City's owners came in and they won the Premier League, won the FA Cup. The women's gets developed.
Yeah. But
You
I
don't
build
have
that little
you don't have a
training.
basketball team until you have a Premier League
Yeah,
side.
I agree.
You don't.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They used to have the rugby lines on the pitch.
Did they really?
Yeah. Pep Guardiola
Yeah.
asked Lee Johnson in a League Cup game. He said, "Oh, what's this tactical, incredible thing you're doing?"
Is that what he
With all the and Lee Johnson had to tell him, "No, it's rugby lines."
Is that what he
Because the owners are so
That's very
cheap, they won't
funny.
rub them off.
That's very funny.
Serious?
Brando says, Super Chat, gotta read it out. Sorry, Booth. Just me. I don't see this, by the way. Or does Buvey look like Eugene from The Sopranos? The grass.
Eugene, yeah.
Granddad.
The grass. No, he's the grass.
No,
No, Eugene's the.
He's the fella that
he hangs
Oh, the guy
himself.
at the end.
unalived himself. Yeah, we can't say
That's
that
the
on-
theory that his wife is the one that maybe does Tony in the final episode. No
Yeah.
spoilers, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not, though.
Because the jacket
could
that he's
be.
wearing, he's wearing the same
Members
jacket.
only.
Members
Members
only
only.
is the jacket.
Yeah, she could have hired
Yeah.
him. To,
Yeah. With the money that.
She got from the from his
Yeah.
mum.
When you rewatch The Sopranos, like he was making big mistakes, Tony, at the end.
Towards
Final
the end,
season,
War season was on.
Yeah.
but he was making big mistakes. He was
Like
a
Johnny
gambling
Sack
addict as
hated
well.
him.
You didn't realise
Yeah,
it. When I
yeah,
first
yeah.
watched it, I didn't realise it. And then I watched it again. It's like, he's a gambling addict in
Yeah.
the final season.
Yeah, you know when he falls out with Hesh? Do you remember when he gets
Yeah,
annoyed
yeah.
with Hesh? That's
Yeah,
when
and
you
Hesh
think.
thinks he's going to assassinate him. Or
Yeah,
whatever. That's like-
that's when you think that's just not who Tony is
no,
at
he's
all.
run
But then
out of-
it kind of does show his
His range.
range as well, because he does still give him the money and he like.
No, but he's
he likes
annoyed
him.
about it, and I don't know. I thought he let himself down with a Hesh thing.
Because remember when in the car and is it Patsy goes, we could just whack him,
Yeah,
and he's like, nah, we can't do that.
yeah. Do you know what I saw? That just like one of my favourite scenes.
Mate, someone said cheers for ruining the whole series. If you haven't
Oh,
seen
get a
Sopranos
grip.
by now, grow up.
Yeah, mate. Do you know when Junior Soprano is in court
Yeah.
and he sees on
The
telly, he sees his artist impression of him.
Yeah.
Oh, yes! What a save! What a save! Oh my God, that's as good as a goal, isn't it? Great move there from Middlesbrough, man. Really silky stuff. How that stayed out, I do not know. And then, yeah, but
And he does this throughout the whole thing.
yeah. Looking at he's just staring at the artist.
Also, it's quite sad when he's when he's got a bit of dementia and that, and he thinks he's Larry David.
Yeah, he's just staring at himself
He
in the
goes with
scene.
enthusiasm on the telly, and he goes, "What the fuck?" I like the bit as well. You know, with Phil Leotardo when he goes, "That fucker called me the Shah of Iran."
Yeah. Fuck, bad news.
Bristol City.
are 2-0 down, but they are back into 6th position
The Sheffield United.
because Blackburn are 1-1.
What does this mean for Preston? Why are they going so mad about this? It means
Fuck
nothing
these
to
lot, man. I
them.
hope they get relegated. No, they can get relegated.
They
stay
can
up.
go down, but they're not. They're not actually anywhere near it. When
There's
we
no danger.
Zach
Yeah.
Viner.
Although if they were to lose this game, they'd be on the same amount of points as Luton or going down.
Right. Okay, so it is. Yeah. Well, that's that then. That's that then. At the Preston are
West Brom are
safe.
5-1 up against Luton. Ta-ra, Luton.
Heckingbottom, you little fucking prick.
That's a great move from Bury, you know, an amazing save. I mean, the fellow who's hit the shot should have done better with it, I think. But do you know the dummy there to let it go, give his mate that shot? He just blazes it. He doesn't think at all.
He's a good keeper, and with short sleeves keeper. That's
We need
top-
Blackburn to score, man. Come on, Blackburn.
We don't. What are you going on about? You don't even know what day it is going on about Blackburn.
Nah, I want Blackburn.
Give me
I don't
one
want
player
Bristol.
playing for Blackburn right now. Give me one player. You don't even fucking know, mate. You don't even know
Steve
I'm
Colin
playing-
Hendry.
You don't even know I'm playing for Borough.
Alan Shearer.
Tim Flowers.
Stick to your lot. You're gonna get banged. I cannot wait until you get banged by Spurs. Can't wait on a Thursday
Tony
night.
Gale.
I can't wait until you
time
get
you go
banged and you get
time
banged
you
in the
go.
Conference League as well.
He went there for West Ham, won the
both
league.
getting smashed in
West
the
Ham said he
Conference
wasn't
League.
good enough, and he went there and won
I
the league.
can't wait until you both get smashed. in your
Henny
respective-
Berg. We do the whole team here. Graham Lasso.
Gary Flitcroft.
Give me one right now.
Not who. Gary Flitcroft was Ipswich.
Give me one right now.
No, you're
Gary
thinking.
Flitcroft played for Thingy.
Not in that team.
There wasn't a Flitcroft.
Nah, Gary Flitcroft.
Tommy Conway, come on.
Gary Flitcroft was
Come
at
on,
Ipswich.
Conway.
Fucking hell, look at his hair there.
It's embarrassment. This is a fucking embarrassment, man.
Gary Flitcroft played for Blackburn, man.
Not in that. He didn't win a league.
No, but he said name players that
I
played.
thought we were going through the team. I thought we were going to go Jason Wilcox, Stuart Ripley, Tim Sherwood,
Graham Lasso.
Dave Batty.
Honestly, if you lose to Spurs in the final, what will happen to you?
We don't
Online
lose
in
Spurs
life.
the final.
If you lose to Tottenham in a final of the Europa, you not even
don't-
thought about that, have you?
Listen to
you
this,
could
mate.
lose to Tottenham.
Listen to this.
You could lose to Tottenham.
Listen to
Is
this.
there a chance that Bodo
Listen to
didn't
this.
make it?
There's more
No,
chance
not Bodo.
Bodo Glimt go through than Spurs beat us in a European
No,
final.
that's not true.
There is.
No.
Bodo Glimt scored the first goal next week.
I actually think Spurs
And
have got a better
Spurs
11 than you.
shitted.
I think they got a better 11 than you. I think
They've beaten them
I'd
this
probably
season as
I'd
well.
take Amram over Ange, of course.
You stick
but
Casemiro in a European final, it's curtains for Spurs.
You've got to believe that's true as well. Do you not think
Stick
that
Bruno Fernandes in a final, curtains for Spurs.
also,
Yeah.
Booth, everything that we've said about like pedigree,
Oh!
it's a shame. Everything that we've said about pedigree is so relevant in this conversation. Manchester United can't lose to Tottenham in a European final, can they?
yeah, they can.
Don't happen.
They can.
You might get, mate. Are you scared about going over there? It could be like Tottenham fans, Barnaby Slater or someone's going to get hold of you.
The two twins.
Yeah. Those twins.
You'll be
mate.
going down a dark alley after
those
having
twins,
some paella.
Those twins
I've
are going
never
to have
been
you
scared
up.
of
The
anyone
twins
with
are
a
like,
cock
Adam,
on their chest in my
Will you do a
life.
fan preview with me?
Mate, those twins.
Better say yes.
Mate, you're going down a dark alley after
You're
having
gonna
some paella.
They're
Those
going to
twins,
smash you up,
mate.
these
Those
twins.
two Tottenham
They're going to be
twins.
grabbing on one on your left arm, one on your right arm, grabbing
gonna
your
go,
back.
One on my tail.
Adam, do a collab with me now.
Two twins.
Yeah, the Tottenham twins.
The twins.
Twin Peaks.
Phil and Grant Mitchell. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh, what a move by Bora. Come on, lads.
Which one's Grant now?
Nah, none of them.
Why?
Actually, I am scared.
Well, they
of the
can't be
twins.
Phil
I am
Grant.
scared.
It could be. It could be.
Imagine
No.
that. They hit you and you see two of them at the
I
same
love the
time,
twins.
like,
Fuck it. I'm not
Sakamoto.
slagging the twins off.
They'll be like
Shout
that.
out to the twins. We are
It'll be like
Tottenham.
that Chris Tucker
We are
thing. He
Tottenham
goes, "Which
Spurs
one of y'all
FC.
kicked me?"
We are the Cheese Room FC. Any more Tottenham fans out there? Expressions. He was fantastic in the PSG kit.
Oh, that was fun.
Borough! Yeah!
Keeper's having a good game, Coventry keeper. Yeah, mate, that was funny expressions.
Yeah.
Really funny.
That was genius from him as well.
I feel like though, in that scenario, like a City fan could get away with it about United, a Spurs fan could get away with it about Arsenal. But if you flip the role,
No, you can't. No.
Like, if that's true,
Small time, so small time. Yeah,
you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like it has to be the smaller club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If Troops is doing that for
Is that
Spurs
Troops?
versus
We go,
PSG,
what
yeah,
the
right,
fuck
yeah,
is he
spot on,
doing?
Spot on. Yeah.
Like it only works when
It
you
works.
support
Yeah,
a small club.
and he's good at that expressions. He sort of leans into Spurs being shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like it. He's also got into a position where he just
Sakamoto.
don't give a shit what anyone thinks,
Yeah.
which is always a good place to be.
Lovely fella. Very good as well. I like. I thought, oh, come on, Coventry. Come on, this is a lovely move.
Good ball.
Literally to nobody.
Oh, look how many men's in the box. Everyone's back.
That's so crap, man.
I reckon in a championship game, they hit the ball with their head as many times as their
Do you
foot.
reckon Lampard looks at these players and just goes, like, privately, not in real life, but not in person, but just like, when he's at home with Christine, he goes, fucking hell. They're so fucking hell.
Apart from my boy, what's his name?
Sakamoto.
Apart from Sakamoto, these
was a
boys are
boy.
shit,
Sakamoto
Christine.
could do it with me. The rest of these geezers wouldn't like. Imagine
Burnley
what he's
2,
used to.
Millwall 1.
He's
Millwall's
used to
whole-
training with Mike Lessian and Claude Makalele, and now he's training with.
Mate, we need a last minute Blackburn or Borough
What's
winner.
Millwall saying?
They're out.
Millwall out of this.
Fuck him. Go back
Losing.
to Bermondsey.
Losing.
How about Bermondsey?
There's a club opposite their
Go back
stadium.
to
I came
Bermondsey.
out. And I looked. That's Millwall Stadium. Right next
Is
to
there
the
a
stadium.
club down there?
They've got a club. MOT.
Bet that is rough as anything.
Yeah.
Mate, you've been going out down them ends. Fucking.
Not
Well,
every
London's
night.
gone. There is nothing in proper London anymore. It's terrible what's happened. Central London, you won't find a nightclub. It's unbelievable. When I was young, there was thousands.
Mm.
They're gone.
Now it's all bars and that, innit?
It's bars that close at 11.
All bar one.
Yeah, mate. Bars do close.
Bars that close at 11. And like from what I hear, obviously Buvey keeps me in the loop. Clubs and that, they're all taking place fucking around the M25.
Yeah, Canning Town. And
Yeah.
I went to Stamford once for a party in the summer. Stamford. Do you know Stamford? Lewisham,
Don't
Stamford.
even know where that is, mate.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, Stamford and Lewisham.
Literally never heard of it.
You couldn't go through the tunnel, so you had to take Waterloo Bridge
Oh, fucking.
from Hackney.
Everything when I would have gone out, the furthest you go would be Angel.
Yeah,
That would be like, we're going somewhere a bit different this week. We're going to go to Angel.
Yeah.
Everything was in the West End. Everything was in the West End.
Norwich 4.
Come on, Coventry. Look,
Norwich,
it's packed,
they're-
by the way.
they're
Look, it's
in-
packed. See, it was about...
No, there are empty seats on the other side of the stadium.
No, it was half-time, Wally.
No, it wasn't. Why are they getting a hot dog half time? It's their biggest game ever.
Yeah, you're
Coventry.
not- it's-
Why they getting a hot dog?
What do you mean, why?
Why?
They're hungry,
The
innit?
biggest game of all of their fucking
Lunchtime,
lives.
Buvey.
They have a stadium 2 years
Mate,
ago.
they played at Wembley last year against Man United. They knocked
That
them out
little
of the cup.
kid in his CP. Yes,
Yeah, I love that. Go on, son. Yeah. Yeah, with his side partying. Go on, Bristol kid.
There'll be a picture of him going,
Yeah.
fuck.
Do you know what Chelsea? Do you know what we've done? We've got a banner at Chelsea with the CP of like CP company, but made it like Cole Palmer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance he goes to City this summer. You know,
I do as well.
I just
Although
thought
I feel
Florian
like I've
Wirtz was
been,
the
although I
club's
feel
number
like
one.
I've been saying this to you for about. Do you know what's happened?
You said
Do you know what's happened?
I wanted him. I wanted him.
I think that I know you always wanted him, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that you've just been hanging around with me too. You know, sometimes when you like listen to somebody talk, you start just like believing it.
Yeah.
And it's like Adam, at this time last season, Adam was like actually managed to convince me that Hoyland was half decent. I was just like, I've been sitting next to him too much. I've seen him with my own eyes. Crap. I think I've done that to you. I've worn you out with Cole Palmer to Man City.
It makes sense.
It does.
The FA Cup final has been confirmed as a 4:30 p.m. kickoff, but
Is there other games that day?
in the last 24 hours, the BBC and and ITV have been in deadlock over the kickoff time for the FA Cup final.
Why are they choosing
and I want,
it?
30, they
I
want
want
1:30.
your opinion on this,
Eurovision.
Raw. BBC wanted the traditional 3 p.m.
Sorry, I
kickoff
spoiled it.
to ensure there's room in the schedule for Doctor Who and Eurovision,
Jesus Christ.
while ITV are pushing for a 5:30 p.m. kickoff to maximise viewership and advertising demand.
Good for ITV.
BBC or ITV?
It's pathetic.
Mate, Bristol City scored.
Oh, wait.
It almost doesn't matter.
Why were so many
Well,
white
it does
shirts?
matter.
Matters a bit.
It does. It doesn't. It matters when it's 2-2. That's when it matters. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
but
say?
for it to get to 2-2, this has to happen.
Yeah.
And you know what's good for you?
I just can't multi-screen.
It's a bit like the QPR City on the last day of the season.
Sakamoto!
Preston know they're safe.
Preston know they're safe.
Yeah, it won't change. Heckenbottom's too good a manager. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They're not going down tools either. But that's
A
good.
Borough
That's
goal
well
here
played.
would be great for us.
So are you serious that they're talking about the FA Cup and they're factoring in Doctor Who?
Yeah.
It's just disgusting, isn't it? It's so disgusting.
Especially Doctor
I'm
Who.
going to watch it on ITV out of principle now.
Yeah, I will.
I'm
I don't
gonna
mind the
watch
ads.
it on
I
ITV.
don't mind the ads. Fuck it. Fuck
But
it.
the
Let's watch them
ITV wants to maximise ad revenue.
Yeah, but ITV
Surely
want it
the FA Cup's better than
No,
that.
but ITV want it at 5:30.
BBC
which-
wanted a traditional 3
Yeah, but
p.m.
if
kickoff.
ITV wanted
Oh,
at 1
BBC
p.m.
want it at, no, but their reasoning is Doctor Who.
Yeah, but you get the traditional
Lads,
kickoff.
let's be real. No one's watching this shit Doctor Who anymore. No one's been watching it for years.
Wow.
And that's why I don't pay my TV license.
I
don't.
agree.
That's why I don't watch anything on BBC.
Mate, I don't think that
keep sending me letters.
Mate, Doctor
I don't
Who,
live there anymore,
Doctor
lads.
Who is shit.
How
And
do you know
Doctor
you
Who
get
has
letters?
Doctor Who has been dreadful.
If anyone ever knocks on my door, they get the
07.
door shut on their fucking nose, mate. There's no one fucking coming in my door, and they're not allowed in. Do you think they're allowed in your house? Do you think they're allowed in?
Why are you shouting
Imagine
at
being
me?
such a gimp.
I
You
haven't
take that
told you
job.
to let them in.
Imagine being such a
Bristol in a bar.
Imagine being such a gimp that you become one of them TV license men. Imagine that.
Why are you shouting at me like I told you to
saying.
pay your TV license?
Because you're going on about
I
it.
don't pay mine
I
either.
shut the door then, no.
It pisses me off. They're not allowed in your house. My nan always said they're not allowed
No one
in your
knocks on my
fucking
door.
house.
Shut the door then. Shut the door on their nose.
But they're not allowed.
They're not
in the
allowed
house.
in your house. All right.
I bet you're the kind of guy who pays it. Bet you pay it begrudgingly.
I do pay a TV.
He's one of
Do
them-
you?
Begrudgingly.
You know,
Why?
Please stop him because I'm a
You don't
free
even
man
use
of
it.
the land.
You use Apple TV.
Yeah, I love Apple Telly. I bought a new mobile phone, and
But they say you have
with
to pay
the new
TV
mobile
license even
phone,
if you streaming that.
with the new mobile phone, I got Apple TV for free, for 3 months. I will be subscribing and paying the money with pleasure. Fantastic, John Hamm, mate. What a show!
I met him once. I couldn't believe it.
How?
It's my favorite. It's my favorite show of all time.
How?
Mad Men. I met him when I was working at Kiss. He was coming in to promote the new Top Gun
It was
movie.
on Kiss FM.
No, he's on Greatest Hits Radio, which is down the corridor. But yeah, he was in
And
the,
you went to find him because you
I actually
you
told
heard
the
he
girl
was
that was doing it, you're not never meant to do some radio. Like, oh, can I meet this?
You have to do that.
I never did it. But John Hamm's my favourite actor of all time. I met him, yeah.
I
Couldn't
can't
believe
see
it.
his face. His face.
Oh, he's so
John Hamm.
John Hamm, double M.
Mad Men. You've seen Mad Men.
He's in Mad Men. He's a fantastic.
I think he's the greatest TV actor since Tony Soprano. I think
Oh,
he's-
look at that strike where Bristol hit the bar. Was he sound Buvey?
Jason Knight, I think. Oh, what a hit that is! Oh, he's very quiet. He doesn't let you take
Did you
photos.
have? What did you ask? And he said no. That's so awkward.
He's one of the only celebrities I've ever met that says in their PR briefing they will not take photos with anyone.
But when you asked, did you ask?
yeah, he was a bit
I
stiff. but
barely know his
forced him.
face.
Just forced
Oh,
him.
you got the
Fucking
picture?
should
Yeah, yeah.
Should
I,
let
forced,
you-
I forced my arm around him. I was like, I need a photo with you, mate.
Oh, you forced it.
I sort of not forced it. I said, "Oh, can I get a photo?" He couldn't say no, sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. That's good, that.
He's.
You should never give someone the chance to say no.
No,
Go, yeah, mate, crack smile. yeah. Don't worry, I'll delete it. Oh, there's that fella that scored against Chelsea for Everton.
Ellis Sims.
There we go.
Chelsea.
Is it Ellis Sims?
Chelsea.
Ellis Sims. Who's the other Sims? The owner of a football club. Sims. Something Sims. Marshall Sims. Sims. I don't know.
Tony. No.
Tony Sims.
Tony Sims, a famous football hooligan.
Why do they keep cutting to this guy in the stands, Heckenbottom? Why do they keep cutting to him? Why?
Why not?
Why?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
cut? You cut to him 20 times.
Why not?
Fucking hell.
Why not?
Why don't you just cut some lovely Bristolian drinking their cider? Yeah?
You're not allowed
With
to
their
drink.
Bristol
You're not allowed to.
Their Sheppy Sweet.
You're not allowed to drink in view of the pitch.
Yeah,
That's
drinking
It's
water.
the biggest bullshit.
Drinking water.
Also, it's like
Sweet
when I went into a
Bristolian
bar-
water, baby, from the
I've-
River Avon.
I've already told you we got the best water.
You definitely don't. You can't even collect your bins on time. You think the water's running?
Mate, Birmingham water is the best.
Well, okay, what
In
about
the
the bin?
country.
What about the bin situation?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
over now?
I've been going to the tip anyway.
Is that over?
I don't think so.
It's a fucking disgrace.
I've been going to the tip.
You know, Birmingham's the second city of this country.
Oh, the geezer, the geezer at the
Disgrace.
tip as well cracked me up. Some big brother lad. He's like, "Hey, you're the guy that was arguing with Carragher, ain't you?" And I was like, "Probably, yeah." Get out. Oh, Bristol has scored!
Oh, I should have got off my phone. This phone addiction, man. Now, fuck this, man.
He's put his phone on the floor.
Oh, mate.
Look, they're going. Look, love it.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
it.
Mate, if Bristol go stay in the playoffs,
Be funny now if Bristol make the
Preston went
playoffs
down.
and Preston go down. Yeah.
I'd love that. Fuck these lot.
As
They kept
it's
cutting to Heckenbottom. Look at Manning. Manning's a genius. I texted James Alcott when he went from Oxford. I said Manning's a load of rubbish.
there's no
I said to
chance
James
they
Alcott.
go down. Actually, Luton have got a minus 25 goal difference.
Look at this.
Come on, Borough, get that.
Miles on. Miles on. Finish as well. Great finish.
Great goal. You'll win it now. Is this as long as Coventry win? It doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah,
Nash and he's bouncing.
Borough need to win and hope Bristol don't.
He's bouncing.
Coventry in the post.
Gotta get off. I've got to get off my phone. Honestly, how have I missed that?
Your phone's gone now, Booth.
No, it's embarrassing. Look at these lot. Fucking love it, mate. I love
Yeah,
these
it's
lot.
good celebration.
I
It's
love
It's like,
these
yes,
lot.
remember the other day we were talking about how this isn't a green screen and Arsenal scored.
And I started
Yeah.
tapping it. I started
And
tapping it
Arsenal
behind Miles.
scored.
Miles didn't know what to do.
Luckily, it didn't count.
Oh my God, Preston.
Preston.
Oh my God,
Go on,
Preston.
Oh,
Would have been funny.
Who was that? Brady.
What?
Robbie Brady plays.
yeah,
for
we
him.
used to
Liam
play for
Brady.
United.
Liam
Robbie,
Brady, is it?
Robbie.
No, Robbie Brady.
Not Liam Brady.
Liam Brady
Robbie Brady.
used to play for Arsenal.
Played for Burnley as well.
I think it's Liam.
No, Robbie Brady plays now. Liam Brady used to play for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Have I got
Robbie
that
Brady,
right?
innit, Jack?
It's Robbie. It's Robbie.
Yeah.
Not
Robbie
Liam.
used to be at United, so I know that.
Sure.
Yeah, you just said it.
Liam Brady.
No, Liam Brady
Liam Brady's.
used to play for
Oh, I
Arsenal.
don't
Or
even know.
something.
I'll put my cap on, mate. Honestly.
Liam Brady retired in 1990.
Yeah, he played for
You live in that era, don't you? Honestly, you live in the 90s. You live in the 90s.
That's... Wait, let me make sure he's
Liam
still
Brady
there.
retired in 1990.
This is what Liam Brady looks like
He's been
right
out of
now.
the game for 35 years.
And this guy thinks he's playing.
Liam Brady, he's got
This
no
guy-
hair.
This guy thinks he's playing in Bristol City versus Preston North End today.
He's in a care home. He's in a care home. He's in a retirement community.
It's a retirement community.
Mate, you going to go burgle someone after this?
Mate,
I'm doing this.
you turned up looking
Focus.
very scouse today.
Yeah. We're not English, we are skulls.
Keeping my head down like that. I want to fucking watch.
Is that how you went dressed to Anfield when Mahrez missed that penalty?
You're such a knob, aren't you? Why don't you collect your bins instead of talking about that? How about
Mate,
that?
I've been collecting my bins and taking... Why are you...
Mate,
Why
are
haven't
you going to mug someone?
Huh? Well, I'm not allowed to wear a cap.
What are you doing?
You
Why are
nicked
you all
someone's
dressed in
phone
black?
the way
You're
you-
Black cap
literally
a few months ago and
you're
I
literally
backed you.
totally in black as well.
My socks are white.
No, but everything man wear black.
Actually, mate, my socks are white.
Look, they're fucking white. Yeah, see? There we go. Oh, I hurt my fucking groin.
Very MJ.
We're focusing now on the football.
Is that what the cap's for? Tony Pulis?
Yes, focus.
Mate.
He's a shithouse.
The cap makes you look.
Shithouse. He is. He is.
The cap makes you look double hard. You know.
No,
He's scary
He
fella
managed
with a
Bristol
cap on,
City.
isn't
He
it?
managed-
Scary
he managed
fella with a
Bristol
cap
City.
on.
Mate, you look
Do your
gay.
angry
He
face
left
again.
Bristol
what
City
you
for
do.
2 weeks.
If you were,
Yeah, do your angry
if you were
face.
if you were in the Bristol City away end like that,
Yeah.
people would be thinking, "Oh, he's gay."
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
gay.
yeah, yeah.
It'd be part of the firm.
No one will call you like, "Hey, Buvey, you talk fucking shit."
No one does that
You
anyway,
walk
mate.
around like that.
No one
They
does
No
do.
one does that anyway.
Who would do that anyway?
They almost
they
just
would.
now be
They
that.
would.
Pulis
Yeah.
is a shithouse.
That was amazing.
he
For
is.
no reason.
Bristol
Just
City Bristol City fans don't like him.
for what
He
reason?
took over the club and left after 2 weeks.
But is that more
And
about? Does that say more
Bristol
about
City's
the
most
owner
hated manager is Rory Hodgson.
What?
Yeah.
and Liverpool's?
You know he liquidated the club because he spent so much money and stuff like that.
What, he
It's
managed
the
Bristol
80s.
Hodgson was at Bristol.
In 1983.
Is that right?
Yeah, or 1982, something like that. Yeah.
No, Hodgson was ever
Yeah,
at Bristol City.
Yeah.
He
He's
was
like
a
the most hated
manager for so long. He's a manager for 50
Could we
years.
name all of Roy Hodgson's teams?
No. Inter Milan. I know he
No,
did something in
there's
Sweden.
3 in Sweden.
Yeah, I know he did something in Sweden. I know he was at Inter Milan.
He was going to manage Germany in 2000 before England came.
Yeah, but they're
Finland. He managed Finland.
Switzerland.
Swiss. He did do Switzerland. Yeah, didn't he do Switzerland against England?
Oh, I can't remember.
I think he did.
So he managed West Brom, Liverpool,
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace,
They didn't like him at Palace, I don't think.
Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham. Love
Liverpool. You said Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Go on, Borough. He's onside. He's onside. No, he's
No.
not. Fuck off. What's
No,
that?
there's no VAR either.
You silly
fucking
twat.
prick. Got his manscaped beard on. Stupid twat.
Manscaped were great, man. Don't talk about
No, I love.
Manscaped.
Shout out Manscaped. I like Manscaped.
For what, mate? You also,
Manscaped.
mate. You come. They ain't giving you nothing for this.
Ooh. No, Manscaped. Good company, man.
I gotta protect the strap back.
Come on, let's get the ball in now.
How
Let's
is
get
he
the ball in
natural
now.
on the
Let's
bench
do it for Noel.
for Borough?
Let's do it for
Remember when
Bemmy.
you used like saying he's the next best thing?
Mate, it's funny when
Who?
you've got these things, isn't it? When
Who?
you remember like who spoke to you about it. I remember doing a video on Football Daily, and the geezer on the video was talking about Iheanacho like he was going to win a Ballon d'Or. And at the time, I was like, this geezer sounds like he knows what he's on about. I'll go with it. Fucking how's he missed there? Bristol City just missed a sitter.
Dick Steele's gone off.
Mahetme from Wycombe Wanderers, a good footballer.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Dick Steele's a great name.
You know when someone from a lower league club tells you about their academy product?
Yeah.
He says, yeah, I got a mate called Jackie told me about him from Wycombe.
What, you know someone who's a Wycombe fan?
Yeah, I used to work with him at 90 Min as well. Proper Wycombe fan.
Do I know him?
That's a good shout.
No.
I don't know a
If
Wick.
you don't know Adam Sidke, yeah.
Wycombe, you'd never meet. Oh, I know a Wycombe fan. Duncan Alexander, up to Joe.
Up to Joe.
Up to Joe. Up to Joe's Wycombe Wanderers. Yeah.
Hold on. Up to Joe's name's not Joe.
No, his name's Duncan.
That's mad, isn't it?
Like, hold on.
I mean, I can think of
his
mad
name's
things
always
in my
been
life.
Duncan.
His
Like,
name's
He
always
didn't buy the account off a guy called Joe.
no. He's always been Duncan.
I met
Fraud.
HLTCO yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
He hates me.
Was he?
Yeah.
You ain't met who?
Where'd you meet him?
I met him at Wembley, weirdly enough.
What were you doing at
Doing an FA Cup final preview.
Ah.
But,
Are you doing that thing that he was saying he didn't want to do?
yeah, he's
I'm
doing
not,
it.
I'm not doing it. No, not a chance.
Oh, yeah, I need to show you this.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Are you
Fees too low.
Hang on, let me.
Got to get the money up, lads.
I need to show you something. So I meant to talk to you about this beforehand.
Oh, the thing in August. Yeah.
You doing
I
it?
think, yeah.
Can we have this chat off stream?
Sorry, Jack. Mate. Sorry, we're talking business on the club. Shout out everyone in the club. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you like the stream. Check out Sky Bet as well. Link in the description. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. Come on. I mean,
I like how you say that. You're sort of exhausted with it.
No,
Just make sure you subscribe.
a couple of call to actions, Royce, and then we go.
Coventry City! Yes!
Oh, what a block! What a block!
What a block, man.
Like
This
a
is
prime
crazy
Abel
game of
Xavier
football.
in the box. He's still juggling about. Oh!
Can I say, why is it not the same amount of time? It has to be managed better than this, surely, from the referees.
No, because
Shouldn't
if
it
the
be
first,
exactly like...
No, because
when
if the
it's happening
first
in the
half,
Premier
if you
League-
had an injury in the first half of one game and not in the second half of the... Not
Don't they bring you back? Don't they make it the second half to stop collusion and all that?
No. They can't be... Well, they
Wasn't
could be
there a game in
collusion.
the Premier League where it was just like exactly the same? Oh,
No.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else then.
You can't do that, though, because they're never going to finish it exactly at the same time.
Yeah, I
because
know.
there could be an
but
injury in one
it
and
feels
not in
like
the other.
this is...
Oh, Preston go close with the headed.
Because if it finishes 2-2, they've got a minute they can make a decision, can't they? Of how
I
to
mean,
approach
by
the game.
about... there could be...
I know it's not
40
much, but-
Yeah, there could be like a 40-second...
Yeah.
But also, by the time word filters through to the pitch...
Oh, fucking hell, mate. There's no... It don't even matter. These lot are nowhere near good enough to even beat Sunderland, Sheffield United. Honestly, they're not.
No, but they can in a one-off game. Anyone can do anyone in a
You
one-off
think?
Yeah. In a one-off game at Wembley, you know.
The way Bristol City have been playing over the last few weeks, the momentum's slow, man. There's no belief.
Yeah, but a win like this,
Like
getting in. Also,
Or
you know,
drawing, yeah.
yeah, a win like this, getting in the last kick of the game or something could light the touch paper.
Yeah. It's a shame, innit, that we're in an era where it's just like you can't imagine any of them staying in the league.
There is
Even
something.
Leeds.
There is something hateful about the Premier League at the moment.
Yeah,
I think it's a bit about like this English dominance of Europe. Like 2 English clubs in the Europa League final. It seems Chelsea will obviously win the Conference League, and I'm not saying that with any kind of glory. I just think
Well, Fiorentina could give you a game, couldn't they?
it's
But I'm not
more
saying
likely
that's-
to be Betis. I think.
Oh, Betis. Yeah,
It's
that
more
could be
like-
difficult.
Anthony's
yeah, but it's
gonna
mate,
smash
that's,
you lot
But
up,
that's
you
the
know.
first time.
Bar hit the post.
That's the first time that we would have played a team in this competition that you've heard.
Yeah, it's a real side, top side.
We're in the final. Like
Mate,
we played,
Anthony beats you
we
lot.
played Djurgården in the semi-final.
I can't believe it.
Did you see Anthony's goal?
Yeah, I did. It's a great goal.
Will they be able to sign him? It's impossible. 'cause
Unless they
the
get
money.
Champions League football, I don't see it. Or it could be we give him another loan with an obligation.
Are they paying all his wages? Are you paying all his
No,
wages?
They're
of course
paying
they can't pay all
half
of
of
it.
like 80% of his wages. They're
You're
a
paying
lot.
80%.
No,
Oh,
they're
they
paying
are.
a
Oh,
lot.
are they? That's a lot.
That's
I didn't
not
think
bad.
they pay that much.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
didn't
his
think
wages
so.
have dropped massively because we're not in the Champions League and stuff like that.
Oh, he's at the post.
United have been very more shrewd with their we haven't just been, you know how before we were just giving loans away
Contract
and we're
after
still
contract.
paying their whole
Yeah.
wages and
No,
shit
Jim
like
Ratcliffe has come in and shrunk all that.
that. Even when you look at the signings we've made and picking up young players from here and there, it's been a lot better since Ineos have arrived.
Yeah, I mean they're coming in and they're trying to trim the fat, I guess. All of that.
We're even Arsenal's Max Diamond might be on his way as well. Just
What's Sheffield United Blackburn saying, mate? Anyone know the Sheffield United score?
I don't think. I
still 1-1.
imagine that we would be kept in the loop if there was any developments. So as things
There's
stand,
there's
Coventry,
nothing.
Coventry are in, Bristol City are out.
the latest
No, Bristol are in.
scores: West Brom
No.
5, Luton 2, Watford 1, Sheffield 1.
How's the league
1.
table look at the moment?
Swansea 3, Oxford 2, Sunderland 0, QPR 1, Sheffield United 1.
Doesn't matter.
Blackburn
Doesn't
1.
matter. What's the league look like?
Burnley are going to win the league. Sheffield United obviously are through. Sunderland, Coventry City third on 6. Of the playoff teams, Coventry City are third of those.
Or fifth?
Third of the. Just say fifth.
They're fifth.
Who's fifth and sixth? That's all we need
Yeah.
to know.
Third of the
Who's
playoffs.
sixth?
Who's sixth?
Bristol,
Yeah, Bristol City.
Cities.
Oh, I thought they needed a win, Bristol City. Oh, it's because Millwall
No, because
haven't.
Sheffield United scored against Blackburn.
Wilder.
Oh, so, mate, you're on a knife edge though, because a goal in the Millwall game, a goal in the Sheffield United game
Told you,
changed everything.
Tottenham, the Tottenham of the
Yeah, if
Southwest. Bristol
Blackburn
City.
score, you lot are out on goal difference.
And equally, if Millwall score, they're out.
Millwall are losing 2-1. So.
Oh, right, I didn't know that. So Millwall need to score 2.
And Borough need to win this somehow.
They just shown that geezer's Twitter feed. That could have been anything.
Yeah.
They literally zoomed in on his Twitter feed. That could have been anything. Luckily, it wasn't.
Could have been scrolling down old Bonnie Blues page or anything.
Oh, fuck. We nearly went the whole stream without
No,
bringing
we've
her
got to
up.
get a mention.
Do you know she got barred from Pride Park, I think? Oh, no, not in Forest. Forest,
Is she a
she's
Forest
banned
fan?
from the City Ground.
She a Forest fan?
Yeah, she's from Derby. I assumed it'd be Derby, but she's...
Derby.
yeah.
How would you get to Derby?
Do you know
out
how
of
I saw
interest?
this thing? Because you know those two girls? They're from within half a mile of each other.
Oh, so
What
it's
are
like
the
a Derby.
chances?
It's like a Derby dart, like when they're both doing
Yeah, but
their
they're
thing.
but it's near Derby, but they're both barred from Nottingham Forest.
Coventry in the box.
Oh, fucking hell, mate.
You know
Are
what?
they
There,
giving a corner?
Bristol City should have had a corner, but also Preston should have had a free
No, he
kick because it
handballed
was
it.
handball. So the right decision got made in the wrong
But
way.
by
This
accident.
is a free kick, isn't it? Oh, the Acho stand. You ever heard of the eight Bristol City players that tore out their contract to save the club? So it's a beautiful story.
Name them.
Well, one of them is Acho, I think.
What year was this? Sorry.
This is in the 80s. So the club goes into administration, and the 8 of the biggest Bristol City players all say, we'll terminate our contracts. Have no idea if we're going to join other football clubs. And with the saving of the money of the 8, I think it's the Bristol 8, it saved Bristol City.
Do you know, this is fascinating. Is there any of those players that went on to be like? Is there someone like really famous amongst them?
I should know.
Or
their
is
names.
it-
It's
is it-
bad, I don't know. I know a couple of them.
Are they historically known as the Bristol 8?
I think it's the Bristol 8.
This is going to be bank robbers, isn't it? Like you look like you could be part of them. You can make it the Bristol 9.
Ashton Gate 8.
Ashton Gate 8, yeah. They tore out their contract. So imagine that.
Class, man.
Imagine saying to
It'd be great if one of
Cole
them ended
Palmer.
up playing for England.
Jeff Merrick.
Jeff Merrick, I've heard of him, yeah.
Chris Garland. Trevor Tainton. David Rogers. Jerry Sweeney. Jimmy Mann.
Yeah.
Peter Atkin.
Jimmy Mann.
And Julian Marshall.
Click on Jimmy Mann. Where did he end up? Because
I'll
there's
click on it. There's their faces if you want to see them.
no, I won't know the faces. But Jimmy Mann as a player, I feel like I know the name. I don't know. It's a shit. It would have been great if one of them went on to, I don't know, win the league at Liverpool. You know, then you'd like know them. No, it's a great story. I'm going to read up on that.
it's a
That
great
will be
story.
my tube ride home.
Oh, fuck off.
442, I've got an article on that. That'll
Oh
be
my
getting read.
That will be getting read.
These guys, what are
That
they
will
playing
100.
for?
That will 100%
I
be
fucking
getting
hate
read.
Preston North End. Fucking hate Preston
Play
North
up, Preston.
End. Fucking hate Preston.
Preston, play up.
They're playing out their skin.
Come on, Preston.
They're playing out their
Yeah,
skin.
with nothing in it for them.
Yeah.
Nothing in it for them at all. It's funny, isn't it? Nothing in it for them whatsoever.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
You know, mate.
Come on, Blackburn.
Got any drugs?
Such a prick, aren't you?
Have you?
No.
Yeah, he's got 2.
Yeah. You
Got
got,
two
a
for 20.
have you got a man bag somewhere? Have you got a man bag with like a grinder in?
Keep looking at. Why am I looking at Coventry? Boring.
Go on, Borough. Ah!
Oh!
Penalty!
No.
No.
Got the ball. Go. Come on!
Corner. It's a
Fuck,
corner
he's
for
gonna
Bristol
spread.
City.
If he doesn't
corner
spread
for
it.
Bristol
He's got to
City.
score,
Fucking
Coventry! He's got
idiot.
to score! Yes! Jack Radoni does it for the Chelsea man. Born in Carl Shorten. Takes Coventry to the playoffs. There we go.
There's a
Super
corner for
Frank.
Bristol City now. There's a corner for Bristol City.
Get
Come on,
up-
Preston.
Get up there. PUSB.
Fuck off, Borough. Boring.
Fuck's sake, man.
It's only Carrick, mate. Overrated rubbish anyway when he was a player and all.
I'm not going to bite at that. Because you probably beat me up.
You let Lampard run in Moscow.
He also scored his penalty, which is unlike an Englishman.
Yeah, Lampard missed. Beckham missed. But then I remember debating Harry Maguire and the penalty he scored
Mate,
at
he's
Wembley.
Fucking great.
Mate,
wasn't
you
he?
love Harry Maguire.
I love him when he's not a centre back.
He's turned into like...
Is he better
he's
than
turned into
Hoyland as a number
Ronaldinho.
9? Like,
Probably.
no gas.
Yeah, he is.
He's like defenders would hate to
Yeah,
mark him
hate
more
it.
than Hoyland. Yeah.
If he played up for Brentford, as an example, Fulham,
No, you
Brentford,
can't start him in a game.
who
up
would
top.
score more goals in a full season? They're
You
both
can't-
fully fit.
The reason you
Harry
couldn't,
Maguire.
couldn't start him in a game up top because
Why?
his movement would mean he's getting caught offside a lot and things like that. But you know when you're
Okay,
a
take
team's
that
got
away.
something to hold on to and you need
And
to
they're
attack.
defending
But take
Him
that
in the
away.
box.
Genuine question. Take that away. Genuine question. Who scores more for Brentford if they play 38 games a season? Hoyland
then I also
or
think-
Maguire?
If you take Hoyland out of the Manchester United environment of pressure and all that, he probably does great for Brentford.
No, Hoyland...
'Cause he was a-
Hoyland isn't the example to use.
Mate.
Hoyland's just not a very good footballer.
He scored 16
No,
goals for
Hoyland's
United
the
when we were
only
shit.
example because I want to see how bad Hoyland
No,
is.
but Hoyland...
I think Hoyland
if we're
scores a lot of
comparing,
goals for
if we're comparing to Maguire is better.
Who would you rather have for Chelsea? You can only have one.
Mate, Hoyland's not a Premier League footballer.
Maguire as a number 9 or Hoyland as a number 9? For 38
There
games.
isn't a player that is a professional footballer that you could say where I prefer Hoyland to. Hoyland, I believe, is the worst
So
player.
you'd rather have Robert Earnshaw for Chelsea
Yeah.
than Hoyland?
Yeah, I just don't think Hoyland. I just think Hoyland.
John Stead.
Hoyland. The only reason that anybody's even acknowledging that he might be a good player is simply because he was signed by Manchester United.
For
If Hoyland was
75 million quid.
75, but yeah, if he
75
wasn't a
mil.
Manchester United player, we wouldn't even be acknowledging him as a.
75 mil.
It's just not a footballer.
Man United does weird things to people, innit? And I think there's a reason we signed him, and he was highly scouted, highly rated by a lot of teams. Like there's still a lot of teams in Italy that want him. That's what I'm saying.
We've seen.
Who,
no-
He
Lecce?
went to a club like Brentford or
Who,
Brighton
Lecce?
that developed these players.
We've
He does
literally,
well.
we've
wouldn't score
literally
5
never
goals.
seen anything in
Mate,
the
he
Premier
scored
League.
16 for us in his first season.
Come
We were
on.
shit.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We were shit.
It doesn't matter.
Like, he shouldn't have scored 16 that season.
No, he shouldn't have. You're right.
There's loads and loads of average player or below average players that have scored a lot of goals. Like
Negredo. Jack brought up Negredo for Middlesbrough. He scored 15.
No, but I mean Rasmus Højlund's just not a Premier League footballer. There's just nothing about him.
I don't know if he's Championship.
I don't think he is.
Is he better than Naki Wells?
I don't think he's a player in this country. I think he might be able to do something elsewhere. Maybe I don't know enough about other leagues to suggest that he could do it there. But he will not be a success in the Premier League. Rasmus Højlund. He scored 2 goals in 30 games.
Wait a minute. Check this out. Luton are 5-3 down now. They've brought it back to 5-3. They've got 5 minutes where 2 goals keeps them up.
They're not going to score them.
So sad, isn't it?
Remember there was a famous 5-all at the Hawthorns?
Lukaku.
Fergie's last game.
Lukaku, mate. Wow.
There could be another famous 5-all there.
We need to change it over to Luton, yeah? Shall I change it over when the Bristol City game ends? Or...
I mean,
it won't be enough time.
Maybe it's going to be over because this has got 6. Because you've got 6 minutes.
Can we change over Coventry? Because that's done.
Yeah.
Might as well. They're not going to lose 3-2.
I want to see the celebrations.
Okay, fine.
I want to see Lampard.
I don't mind changing it. I don't want to change it.
We'll change it to Luton if Luton score again.
You can go through it and go back.
If Luton score again, we'll
I
change
can't change it. I think it's a Jack thing.
Yeah, that's...
Why did I know
Yeah,
his
good
name was
shout.
Josh?
Josh Eccles.
Did he play for a Premier League team or something?
He sounds very northern.
Eccles Cake.
Yeah, Manchester, isn't it? Mancunian cake.
Yeah, I like Eccles Cake.
Can you
He's
name
not
another
dead, he's
area
just gone
that's
to
given
Eccles.
its name another place that's given its name to a confectionery treat?
Gone.
Name a football team.
But was I right?
No, scone's wrong. But that's scone, and it's also pronounced scone. But name another place. Name a football
A
team.
football team named after confectionery.
Name a football team that's given its name to confectionery.
Toughies.
There we go. The Everton Mint.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah, fair enough.
The Everton Mint. Name another place that's given its name to a cake.
Victoria. Ah. Underrated cake.
Go on! Coventry PUSB! Where's Sakamoto?
He's off. He's went off.
Whip it in first time. That's a
It's a
shit
shame he would've scored.
ball. It's a shit ball.
Well.
So number 5 there
Well,
tries to
he's a
do
Chelsea
12.
fan. Shut up.
Win it.
He's from
What
Chelsea
are you
area.
watching? I'm watching the bottom screen.
Oh, well, watch the proper one.
Fucking hell.
Watch the proper game.
Burnley 3, Millwall 1. Millwall will not be coming up to the Premier League this year,
Thank
son.
God for that.
It's a shame in a way. In a way.
They get 5 points.
A
in the
Coventry
Premier League.
Millwall final would have been funny, man. Isn't it?
Coventry Bristol City.
The Chelsea lads would have turned out for Coventry.
It's gonna be Sunderland Sheffield United. Isn't it? It's gonna be Sunderland Sheffield United.
Would have basically been Chelsea
Would have been
Millwall.
terrible.
Why are you diving for? Why are you diving?
Coventry, come on, get one more. Make it party time. Party time at Highfield Road.
Nothing's happened there, you fucking big melt.
Good challenge.
So as it stands, it will be Sheffield United against Bristol City and Sunderland against
Can't
Coventry.
believe that you haven't won and you're going to make it. Lucky.
Trust me, Bristol City are not a lucky club.
No, but
Trust
this
me.
is lucky.
Trust me. They're
Unless,
lucky
unless
clubs
it's
in
about to
football.
go wrong. Unless it's about to go wrong in the next
Blackburn
3 minutes.
score. Is the only variant now Blackburn score winner?
Or what about if Preston score?
If Blackburn score a
Yeah.
winner, Bristol are out.
And
Bristol
if
City.
Preston score, you're out, obviously.
Yeah, these lot won't score.
Come on, we want party time at Highfield
No, if
Road.
Preston score, they're all right.
If Preston score, they're all right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because they're losing.
Preston winning only was beneficial to
Who's
Borough.
this? Who's that?
Val Kilmer.
Who's this? Who's that?
Val Kilmer, a big Coventry
Wait,
fan.
Died 2 weeks
He
ago.
died
No.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
You know that.
I was so sure.
You work
I
in
was so
radio.
sure. I was like,
He works it.
Is Val Kilmer dead? What, Batman?
just say you're R.I.P.
R.I.P. man, I didn't know that.
And I found out recently, you know, Seal did the song for that Batman film he
Kissed
did.
by a Rose.
That's a Batman song. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You didn't know.
I knew the song obviously, but
Yeah,
you know
no,
the
no.
music video is the Batman.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you know.
it was the
I
theme
had no
from the
idea.
song. It's like Celine
a
Dion,
Batman.
Titanic.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Crazy's a great song as well by Seal, isn't it? What a song that is.
Crazy banger.
Yeah, and the video is fucking great as well.
He's with Heidi Klum.
Are they still together?
I think so.
Wow. Love
Did he do
endurance,
that? Solitary brother. Was that him?
A part of you that wants to live.
Solitary sister.
innit? There was a challenge in Big Brother
That
once.
is
He
a
had to
big
sing
tune,
Kiss
bro.
from a Rose for 10 hours straight.
What?
It's a minute.
There's a challenge in Big Brother.
You'd have to know all the words. You can say.
No, it was like karaoke, but you had to do it
Red
for
card,
10
send
hours.
him off, ref.
He's going to miss.
You've not been
playoffs.
watching the game. You've been
Last man, that
You've been
was.
going on about Hoyland, why he's not the biggest waste of money in the
Look at
history of
this.
football.
Should have been sent off for
You,
this.
you've not been watching the game. How's that a red?
Send him
That's
off.
a red, mate.
He's last man.
You would have
What
missed.
planet-
You would have missed the
Last
playoffs.
man.
You've
Look
been
at this.
banging on
Last
about-
man. He's in the box.
You've been banging on about Hoyland. He's not number one for Denmark.
My power, my pleasure, my pain.
If they whip this in, I might fucking
Baby.
jump off a certain bridge. Maybe a low bridge or a high bridge. It depends what happens. Seriously. Hammersmith Bridge is open.
High though, very high. You don't want to jump off that
I
one.
could survive that.
No,
you could.
no.
You could.
Hammersmith, you're in big
You do a
trouble.
pencil jump like that.
What, mate, you'll die of cholera or something
at
from
the
the Thames.
cholera, yeah,
From
you
the
are.
Thames.
Fella dressed as a
Yeah.
cheerleader there. Fucking
Get these
hell.
Borough fans back home. Fuck off back home.
Carrick's now thinking.
lot of specs in
I
the Borough
can't be
end.
doing another season.
There's
in
a lot
the
of
Championship.
Specsavers out there.
I need a Premier League club.
2 for 1 glasses.
Glasses.
If they just don't do it to me, man.
Please.
Do you know who's going to be happy today? Man like Mobeen.
Oh yeah.
He'd be well happy.
Although he filmed his show in Birmingham.
Did he?
Yeah.
Judas.
Man like Mulvey.
Coventry, man. You got to. If you're from Coventry, you have to do Coventry the favour. Can't be going to Birmingham. Birmingham's got enough.
I think he may have spent a lot of time in Birmingham, but yeah.
He fucking bends this in. I'm going to fucking go out.
He also had specs in it and that.
Specs Gonzalez.
Was in Man like.
Jack Rodoni hat trick. Penalty ref.
Come on, then, get it out. Is it over?
It ain't over till it's over, sir.
It's over.
It's over.
It's
Finito. What's Blackburn?
1-1.
Done. What is it?
Blackburn's still live.
Where's
It's,
the fucking
it's channel 301.
You sure?
Yeah.
By the time you get there,
no
it's
baby.
finished.
Jack Rodoni. Oh, he didn't shoot. He passed
How do I
it.
get on Sheffield?
Jack Rodoni.
Jack, how do I get on Sheffield, mate?
Sakamoto.
There's 10 seconds left.
No,
There's
he
no point.
blocked his own shot. He blocked his own team.
Oh,
my
offside.
God.
Jack, what's happening on
Coventry.
Sheffield? Jack,
There's 10 seconds left to go.
finished. Finished.
United against Blackburn.
Jackson finished, please.
Big chance.
No,
Blackburn.
but Coventry back. You've turned the channel.
No, give me Sheffield.
What are you doing?
Sheffield
I need
now.
Coventry C
Fuck
on. I
off,
need
boys.
Coventry C on.
Give me
Shut up.
Sheffield.
I need Coventry on. I want
Give
to
me
see the
Sheffield.
celebrations to
Jack.
be a pitch invasion.
Jack,
I
on
want
my
to see.
life. I'll give you
I want to
Sheffield.
see the pitch invasion at Coventry.
You're a wind-up, man. You're such a wind-up. You don't give a fuck.
Don't change it with
You
the
don't even
channel.
give a
Stop
fuck.
messing with the remote
Shut
control
up.
pad.
You're a gimp.
Stop messing with the remote control pad.
Right, where's the Sheffield
Take
game?
your cap off
Where's
while you're at
Sheffield,
it.
you fucking Wally?
Mate, if you change Coventry, I'm going to go nuts.
Solitary brother.
Is this
He's a sticking up
adverts.
Leave it alone.
It's adverts.
Leave it alone, Buvey. Just be quiet.
What's the game? What's the game?
301.
Adam, what's the scoreline?
301.
Come on, what's the scoreline?
It's 1-1.
Finished.
It's 98.
But why is it adverts then? Why is it
98 minutes,
adverts?
47 seconds.
Yes!
Why are there adverts?
Joe Edwards, a super
Adam, why are there
Frank.
adverts?
I don't know. Look,
Well,
the
what
game-
is adverts
Take a
there?
picture. I need to put it. When Lampard's up, I want a picture. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. A picture, not a video. Wait for it.
I'm taking a photo.
That's not the photo I want. With wait. Not
Come
wait.
on, Roars.
It's not Lampard,
What's the
is it?
Sheffield score?
When is
It's still
Lampard?
1-1.
You gotta wait. Wait, they're cut to Lampard any second, right? And that's when I want my picture. Wait for it. Wait for it. Mate, time waits for no man.
What's the Sheffield score while we're doing this? 'Cause it's
1-1.
taking Done. Is it finished?
It's not done.
It's done.
Well, why is there adverts, Jack?
It's done.
There's Lampard, bro.
Unlucky Borough. Off you pop.
Full time 1-1.
Wait, why are they not cutting to Lampard? Bristol City made it. Not in. Where's Lampard? What are they
It's
waiting
been going on too long, this video.
for? It's ridiculous.
Too long. Is that video?
Come on. Put it on Frankie.
What are they waiting for? Everybody wants to see Lampard.
Come on, fun time, Frankie, man.
What are they
Carrick.
waiting
I got
for?
you one with Carrick.
I don't want one with Carrick. What are they waiting for?
There's gonna be. He's after this one, I guarantee.
USB.
He's after this one, I guarantee. He's after this big guy.
Ready? You ready? Picture. I'll give video.
I'm not filming in nothing. It's Carrick again.
Carrick, you
Look,
know.
see how they focus on the morbid? They were like, Lampard will be happy, and they go to Carrick.
There, he must be there. Where's Frank? Is he fucked off? He's fucked off to have a burger.
You got one
Big
with
Frank.
Tony.
Come on, Roars.
I'm coming back in a minute.
You got one with him.
Look at the Borough fan in it. Look at the Borough. There he is.
There we go.
Wait, he's facing the wrong now.
Hey, I got it. I got it.
Send it to me.
Yeah, I'll tag you on the thing. Jack's it over. There's adverts.
Yes. Right. What's up? What's up, me? Oh, mate, that's so good. Super Frank. Sakamoto! He's on the pitch again.
Is it over then?
It's over. Bristol City have made it.
Oh, she's brilliant, by the way. Yeah, Plymouth fan.
Bristol City and Coventry. PUSB. Text me, yeah?
Yeah, I'll text you, yeah?
Text me.
Bristol City in the playoffs, yeah? 20 years! Come on!
Mate, if it's Coventry Bristol, we're going. But don't dress like that. I'm scared you'll beat me up.
Nah, there's just one of those teams in there we're going.
Yeah.
Liam Manning, you deserve a fucking knighthood from all the Bristolians because he's had a tough start to this season.
Mate,
Very
look at
difficult.
Super Frank now. He's everywhere. Oh, look, he's going to
Ignore
do his
these
thing.
superstar managers. Liam Manning's the one. Liam Manning's the
No,
one.
he's too busy being, look, gentleman.
Liam Manning, what
look
he's
at that.
achieved
Gentleman,
is outrageous.
Telling he's shaking every Coventry's, every Middlesbrough player's hand. That is a man,
they've
that's a
not been
hallmark
good
of a
enough.
good man.
They've not been
Hallmark
nowhere
of a
near the
good man.
playoffs.
Super Frank Lampard. Hallmark
They've been
of a good man.
nowhere near the playoffs, Borough. They do not deserve it. Nowhere near.
I mean, they were literally six today at some point.
Coventry deserved it. No, but they not this season. Last 12 weeks have been Bristol City and Coventry.
No,
they deserve it.
First half of the season, we're one of the best teams in the league. It's been the second
No,
half
in the
of the campaign.
second half of the season, when it matters, they've been fucking rubbish. So
Yeah,
they go
it's
back
true,
up
it's
to the
true.
northeast and they can fuck off.
You've
it's
done a
Coventry,
video,
Bristol
you
City.
big dope.
Yeah, you take a screenshot from the video.
I don't want a screenshot. I want a proper video.
I filmed it.
Proper
Send me
video.
that.
I filmed it.
Fucking dope. What do I want that for? I'm deleting that.
Don't delete it.
I don't want
I'm gonna
that.
post it anyway.
I specifically asked you for.
You can take a screenshot, Royce. It's simple, isn't it?
Why can't you just take a photo of her?
Oh,
Wally.
this is it, Jack. Yeah, it's finished. I turned it on Sheffield, and there are adverts. So, do you know what I mean? Liam Manning deserves the keys to the city of Bristol. Mark my words. And I was wrong about him. I apologise to James Alcott. And there we go. I was wrong about him.
Why you apologise to James?
So I said to James Alcott, this guy's fucking shit. He should be managing Bristol
As
City.
Rory's picture with Frank Lampard.
Send it.
League 2. Where are
What-
Bristol
what's that
Rovers?
mean?
Where are Bristol Rovers? They're in League 2. Got Doncaster, Port Vale coming up. Robbie Williams will be happy with that one.
No, he don't really care about Port Vale.
Oh.
It's all a pretense.
It's all a pretense.
It's all a pretense. He had a season ticket at Chelsea. You should sit behind me.
I love Robbie Williams. He watches Stretford Paddock. Shout
Yeah, I
out
like
to you.
Robbie Williams, man. Yeah.
I'm loving
Well,
Angels
I don't know
instead.
him in real life, but music, dreadful.
Nah, music.
He has some of the
great.
greatest songs to ever come out of this country
Yeah.
in terms of pop music.
Dreadful.
Yeah.
No, popularity.
She's the one. Amazing banger.
Angels.
Angels.
I mean,
great
Angels.
song.
Feel.
What's that other
Feel.
one?
I just
Let me
wanna
entertain you.
feel.
Let me
That's a
entertain.
Rock
terrible song.
DJ. No, it's not.
Rock
Let me
DJ.
entertain you. Do you like it? I really.
Rock
I really,
DJ?
It's Robbie Williams is one of the very few like very popular artists. If
tune
they
with
come on the
Kylie
radio, I've got to
Minogue.
turn it
Minogue.
over.
I remember you saying this.
Remember his
Got
tune
to
with
turn it
Kylie
over.
Minogue?
Who's that?
He had a tune with Kylie Minogue, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
kids.
Yeah.
Bangers.
I'm seeing him in the summer. I'm a
Really?
mega Robbie fan.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm a mega Robbie
Oh, can
fan.
I
Mate,
come?
I'm not. Where is it?
Copenhagen.
Oh, fuck
Are
that.
you going to Copenhagen?
Not just for that.
Yeah, he definitely got it just for that.
You're going to go to that island.
Is it the Robbie Williams Ultra?
I've never been to Copenhagen.
There's an island there.
Remember when I was telling you like about Copenhagen, you all fucking took the piss out of me.
What are you on
No,
about?
that never happened.
Remember that?
Didn't happen
When I was
at the
like,
year.
Copenhagen's a beautiful city. You was like,
Didn't
started
happen.
laughing. at
Didn't
me.
happen at the year.
That definitely
Literally
happened.
didn't happen at the year.
And
Didn't
you
happen
lot
at the
started
year.
laughing.
We might
Literally
have slagged
didn't
you off for
happen.
losing to the club, but not the city.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
We probably
Exactly.
slagged you off about losing to
No,
the
no,
getting
no.
that banged by
I say-
Copenhagen.
You were talking about great
adopt the-
European cities, and I went, Copenhagen's a great
I
city.
adopt the
And you all
song.
started
Mate,
laughing.
Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen.
That's German.
Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. That's what I say about Copenhagen.
All right, anyway,
Wonderful, wonderful.
on that note,
Coventry coming up.
No, they get smashed.
Coventry
in the final.
Premier League.
mate, we need a.
If they make it to the final.
No, it's a
If the
long one.
footballing gods are listening, please.
Oh, I
give
know
us-
that geezer. He used to play for Wickham, Joe Jacobson. I know that
spot on.
geezer. That's Joe Jacobson.
657
Am I right?
appearances.
Yeah, I'm right.
Do
Joe
we-
Jacobson.
do-
See, it's
should we
skills.
wrap
That's
up?
skill. You didn't expect that skill. You didn't expect that skill. Joe Jacobson.
Yeah. Should we wrap up or what?
Nah,
we do?
Wrap
keep
up
going,
quickly,
man.
Please.
You want to keep going?
Keep going.
Oh, go on
Put me
then.
out of my misery.
Say
man.
something interesting
Keep
then.
going. Super Frank on a custard.
He looks fantastic, him, doesn't he? He looks healthy, doing well.
Did you see when that fella? Was it Gary Lineker?
Ooh.
You got to give us more info.
Started costing his bold spot.
Yeah, that was nasty.
It's sad.
That was horrible.
Yeah, Lineker.
That was in the Euros, wasn't it?
That of order that.
He was saying that you probably see a bald spot through the studio walls. To the fans outside.
And you,
then
that
Frank
Lampard,
went like this,
Lampard
he
did
was
that thing. Lampard did that. You know that when he goes from serious to yeah,
It's horrible. That's horrible. You can't go on about someone's bald spot.
Yeah, it's
Especially if you're Lineker.
also
Yeah,
fucking ears.
but Lineker's got
know what I
good
mean?
head of hair on him.
If you got like easy targets, you just
Look at that.
shut
Look
up.
at that. Where's Millwall now?
Coventry did it in fifth. Think about where Coventry were when Lampard took over.
No,
2 points above
where were they?
relegation.
17th.
2
Oh, they
points
won the
above
league on
relegation.
a goal difference because it was 100, isn't it?
What I have to say very quickly, we covered Luton last season on the on the club with the Premier League games. They're now in League One. That's sad, isn't it? That's sad.
Also, Plymouth would have stayed up if they kept Wazza.
No way. You can't say stuff like
3
that.
points off, they stay up.
You can't say stuff so wrong.
Stay
Do
up,
you know what I mean?
Wazza.
Like, you actually can't for the integrity of the football
Pie
show.
face Plymouth, go fuck yourself. You should have kept Wazza.
It's the
Enjoy
biggest club
League
you'll ever
One.
get now. You know that.
Enjoy.
You won't get a bigger
League
club than
One.
Plymouth next.
Ta-ra, yeah.
His next club will
See
be
you later.
Warsaw or something.
Warsaw.
If they hadn't have hired him and just hired a top championship manager, they would have stayed up this season.
Well, there we have that. There we go. There we go.
There we go. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for watching Bristol City and Coventry into the playoffs with Sunderland and Sheffield United. Any quick predictions just to wrap up? Who will get promoted? Out of 4?
Neither of your crap teams.
Nasty from you, mate. Go on, give me one.
Who do Coventry play?
Sunderland.
Sunderland go through in that one. Who do you play? Sheffield United. Sheffield United, Sunderland final.
Who wins? Sunderland.
Someone in red and white stripes will be coming up.
I'd rather
Hopefully
Sunderland,
yeah.
over Sheffield United.
Yeah, I'd rather all 3 of those clubs apart
Versus
from
Sheffield
Sunderland.
United, yeah, 100%.
Sheffield United, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Sheffield United again.
I'm going to wrap up. Any final words, Rory, on his phone?
Are you DMing Frank Lampard? Let me see.
PUSB. No, I'm putting my Instagram. I'm putting my Instagram story.
You
up.
know what he's doing there this year? Frank Lampard's going to jump straight on Instagram, yeah.
I don't know.
He's going to see Rory's story and then he's going to...
Oh no!
Then he has
My
to
limit has come in.
Then
Oh no!
Yeah,
got
you
a
have to
limit?
put, you have to put a limit.
I'm only allowed half an hour on Twitter and half an hour on Instagram a day.
Yeah.
Are you a
I
child?
was in the process of posting.
Are you a child?
How's Clinton
No,
Morris?
because otherwise you spend too much time on your phone. What am I going to do? I was just in the process.
Ignore time limit. It says at the bottom.
Oh, I can do that. What? It just 1 more minute. There we go. 1 more minute.
Yeah.
I've got 1 minute. Yeah, we're back in the game. We're back in the game. 1 more minute. I can
He's
quickly
actually going to get that message from Lampard now, but you know what's going to happen? He's going to
Get
get
up
locked out of his phone.
Hang on. It's all right. 1 more minute.
You're a little cretin.
Here we go. PUSB is up.
Please, Lampard, reply to him because otherwise it's just all for no reason. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Thank you to Skybet. I've really enjoyed today. It's been great stuff. We will hopefully be covering the playoff final if these two boys' teams get there.
Mate,
If not-
if it's Coventry City, I'm going to Wembley.
Yeah, so
Hey, Sarah, whatever.
Fuck off, Nick. You fucking twat me.
who's a
Ooh,
Nick?
who's Nick? Why is Nick a twat?
Who's Nick? Why,
Yeah,
is Nick
let's wrap it up.
why is Nick a twat?
He's just a knob, isn't he?
Who is he?
The guy in the comments.
What's surname?
Don't know.
What did he say about you?
Guys, it's been a pleasure. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the stream. Yeah, make sure you subscribe and check out the pod in the week as well. We'll see you very, very soon.